beautiful girl. Susie said.
Yeah, look at the overlay. It's great.
Ah, yes.
Wow, look. Girl. Yes, Hi,
Hi.
Soupy. And
That's
yes,
the only.
Yolfador, I have child. Who's Grant? Grant is Subtotal Kitten, who is helping me voice act. Say hi.
Yeah. Hi. I'm Grant. I do exactly what she said.
He does the voice acting when I can't voice men or deeper voiced characters because I can't do that. Who are you voicing?
I voice a lot of characters. I voice.
Grant is poopy. Excuse me?
I'm sorry.
We're already starting off with chaos. This is not
Me and her alternate
expected.
between Phoenix, but the most notable people I voice is
Mr. Red Y.
Mr. Red Y. And
Red White Christmas album coming to you soon.
In the weather, I could build a snowman. It looks exactly like me. And I also voice Edgeworth.
Yes. And I'm
Those are
voicing Femdom Queen, Franziska von Karma, Maya Small Child.
Me whenever she appears, probably.
Yes. They all sound the same after a while, though.
That's fair. I think you do a good job of making difference, though.
Thank you. Oh, and Pearls, Small Child.
Yeah.
Bonking me the butt face after my terrible lawsuit that he didn't know about until after. But in his defense, though, it was a boop, or a bop, whatever the fuck he wants to call it, because the hammer had a smiley face on it. But still at the same time, I'm gonna bonk you, Grant. How dare he?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss, Soupy.
Yeah. My friend
They're
has a
a very
bun.
cute bunny.
My friend has a bun, and she would also be very devastated if she lost her bun. So does Harley Quinn's. Oh. I did not know that, because superheroes aren't my thing. So, also, yeah, the new overlay is so that I can, like, half feature people who join me on stream and also show pronouns, because that is important. And also, I do have a shout-out feature, so I'm gonna shout him out.
Woo! I do appreciate it.
Yeah, he was currently playing Skyrim over his channel. He streams in the mornings. If you're Eastern Standard Time, he streams in the morning. Shout me. No! I don't shout out random people, I'm sorry. Nah, JK, got you, Grant.
Thank you, Soupy.
If given a charitable donations of $1K. How about me, Uwu? I reserve shoutouts for people. Well, I'm gonna try to do it when people raid me. I often forget. And for people who guest on my streams, I don't want to do them. I just don't want to give them out to everyone who hops in, because it'll take away from the game and like the specialness of getting a shout out.
Just imagine everyone having a shout out, but no one has shout outs.
I'm teasing, I don't ask for that. It's hard for me to tell, that's why I use tone indicators, okay? Alright, we're gonna get out of this menu screen now.
Actually, that's very fair. I can't tell you how many times I look at text and I just can't tell the tone of what
That's why
someone's saying.
tone indicators are a great thing.
The Ulfator does a very good job. He always marks when he's being sarcastic.
Alright. So, if you weren't here, but Grant, I expect that money by Monday.
What?
$1,000.
Just slides under the counter. To be fair, I have subscribed for 6 months, so hopefully that helps.
Phoenix dies.
We know there's a third game. And that's not even counting things like Apollo Justice or Dual Destinies, so...
What's the third game in this?
The third game in this is called Trials and Tribulations.
Oh, because the first one is Ace Attorney, this one's Justice for All, and the third one's Trial for Tribulations. I'm smart. I'm a smart cookie. Maya stars in the third game. Ew,
That's
absolutely not.
main
I will
character.
not play that third game. We all die. How's that for a spoiler? Did you play 1.5?
fuck.
I'm assuming that's the first game DLC content with the Sky Sisters. I did.
Trials and Tribulations?
No. Open Close is asking, did you play 1.5? So that's the first game, 5th chapter, which I'm assuming is the DLC
Oh,
with
yeah.
the Sky
that's-
Sisters.
Yeah.
Yes, that took too long, TM, to do.
It took us too long because we were ranting about how things we didn't like in it.
And also just making jokes about the prosecutors convention.
We did. I still think that was one of our best jokes. Is the prosecutor?
No, that wasn't
convention.
even the best joke between us. You just said it like, oh, do they dress up as their favorite prosecutors? And I just lost my shit. I absolutely lost my shit.
I mean, it makes sense why they dress up so much.
Some sooner
So
than
funny.
others. Where's my butterfly knife? That's such a good fucking case. The video camera and the scary vase and shit. Yeah, we've been here 10 minutes and you're still on the first message. This will take a while. Well, okay, I love when chat talks, but also this is why we don't get shit done. I love when chat talks. Let's
We
not
love
be.
whenever we get interaction.
Let's not be rude though. That came out. Comment came out a little rude. Because it is my stream. I will talk as long as I want. So, anyway. Oh god, I forgot about him. I forgot he's our
forgot
client.
about him too.
I forgot he was our client. I thought it was fucking Maya again.
I think I did like surfer dude for him.
You did. You made him do bro. Or like surfer.
Adrian did it.
I'll voice Phoenix because you're voicing him for right now.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Dude, no way. That woman couldn't do anything like that.
In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you.
A mountain of evidence?
Has he not seen a mountain before?
Like
He's
Mount
confused.
Everest mountain? Or like a hill mountain?
Or like an Appalachian Trail mountain. Or like a Mount Fuji. I'm certain there is someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you.
Please, Mr. Lawyer. Dude, like I said yesterday,
Am I just Mr. Lawyer now?
you're just Mr. Lawyer, man. You don't even get a name. I'm refreshing like a spring breeze, alright?
So is he Febreze?
I guess. I'm treading to red-white territory at the moment. I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that.
Y'all are cute saying hi to each other in chat. Just saying. I understand. I don't know who's speaking.
I think this might be Edgewood.
Okay.
Well, it's almost time.
No!
Nope. That is not who I thought it was.
Did Edgewood get brown hair and tits?
Oh man, that life experience really changed him.
Oh god. He came back from the dead as with tits. Oh no.
Jeez.
Ooh,
Anyways,
doesn't
you go.
it? Yolf hi. Ooh, oh, I'll let myself out. Yeah, please show yourself the door, because I'm busy here with fake Mia here. Just ban Subi No. We must get a complete acquittal today.
I know. But I can't focus on Maya's situation right now.
But you're not. You're not. What did you say? Wow, I'm so worried about her. And then Mio pop up like, you can't fucking do that. It didn't happen.
Or Pearls either. I mean, I'm a bit more concerned now that everyone can see her cleavage, but whatever, I guess. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day.
Indeed. Well, let's get going.
Ooh. It's him!
It's him! I watched a new anime for the first time in like months.
I'm proud of myself.
And heckin' proud of nice. I discovered that I could watch shows using Amazon Prime yesterday. I heard cleavage and I went back to tab. Okay, so is it wrong to be aroused by her because she's technically 8?
These are questions that I don't want to answer.
Yeah, those are questions that I don't feel comfortable talking about in chat. Oh, ye sending my watch list to you. Read when you can. Ah, okay. This is the stuff I have watched. Okay.
Okay. This is right. Good morning. This is it, Mr. Attorney. The day of the trial.
Really? Really now? Is it? Is it? I thought it was my midterms or something.
Checks Texas watch. Maya, she's unharmed, right?
Well, that's the thing. Maya escaped. she fucked off. These are questions for the Interpol, not Twitch chat. Yeah, Yolvator's got that right. I kind of went overboard on the list. Oh, wait. Oh my. Okay, I will look at that Google Doc later.
Well.
What's that goblet next to the couch? I think that's
I think it's supposed to be a smoke tray.
an ashtray, yeah. But so much time to stare at the scenery. Now what I'm wondering. So I alphabetized it and counted every single one. Ooh, nice.
When I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired.
Because you're not feeding her, right?
Don't worry, people don't die that easily. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial. For my sake, as well as yours, you must win today's trial. Which is why...
I'm giving you a handout. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. You won the trial.
I sent you a little present this morning.
Oh, whoa? Presents? Oh, whoa?
I mean, it is too bad you didn't hear my Damien again. I think I did pretty good.
Yeah, righto.
Although I could... Ah, righto! But I couldn't, unfortunately, do his breakdown, because, man, that man is loud. I sent you a little present this morning.
But I will be looking up seasons at some point. Lord save my soul for this.
Present? What in the world would you want to give me? You'll figure it out once the trial starts, and even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to graciously accept it and win today's contest, if you please.
It's Edgeworth, isn't it? Edgeworth's the gift, isn't it? Is he gonna come wrapped in a bow? With a little bow on his head.
I hope whatever the gift is, it isn't already dead. Wait! The kidnapper sent me a present. Mr. Lawyer Dude, who's that?
None of your fucking concern, child. Peasant. No one. It has nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything. Edgeworth wrapped in a bow?
Oh my god, I wish I had that picture I could send you of the Phoenix, Wright, and Edgeworth wrapped together in chains.
Please
It's
don't.
pretty cute. It's not suggestive.
I added a new tagline. I think that'll get a chuckle. Okay. Sup, nerds. Sup, Lex. How are you? Welcome. We're not going to talk about...
Rap A here, it's inappropriate.
I mean... I love gay Phoenix stories. I mean, first of all, I get to determine what's inappropriate to be talked about in my stream. Obviously, certain things are going to be more... I don't want to say censored. Censored's not the right word. Gatekept? Gatekept? Because some other topics are going to be triggering, but, like, let me, as the streamer, decide what can and can't be talked about. Did you do this?
I was just about to do it
Okay.
when you finished. I didn't want to interrupt you.
You're good.
Did your nose just get longer?
You call me
What?
fucking Pinocchio?
Are you saying I'm not a real boy?
Checking out that bailiff back there. He's hot shit. Which one? There's two of them.
the one always looking and listening to your conversations, probably.
Aaron said we could talk about Fub. It's okay, guys. Huge joke. Please don't. Aaron would kill me over this. I'm too beautiful to die. The left one. Duh.
I don't know why. He always looks like he's smug.
Aha. Aha ha ha. I see what you did there. Snoopy. Totally a joke, though. Not gonna talk about that. Where is
Where's
Ma'am
the
of the hour?
prosecution? They're in internal conflicts, I guess.
Court is now in session for the trial of Martin Carr.
She is currently bickering with her brother. I don't listen, Edgeworth. I don't like soup with my sandwiches.
Oh my god, I'm so glad we got that at soup clip. I'm so glad.
Where you get Fub from? Listen, I just can't read, okay? The judge looks awkward in HD. Say it louder. Say what louder? I'm confused.
Are you talking about me, or am I not loud enough?
You should be.
Are the prosecution and defense ready?
You should be, because, like, your
I
audio,
hope so.
your voices.
Oh, no, it's Aaron.
No, Aaron.
Okay.
What do you mean? I'm looking at my levels. I'm talking over the music. Let's talk about hand holding. It's not about the volume. It's the force, yo. Okay, are you really gonna tell me how to voice act right now? Because I really don't appreciate it. Because this is my stream. I can voice act how I want, and I also do live in an apartment complex, so I do have to be more conscious of how loud I can talk, and with also not breaking y'all's ears. So,
I appreciate not breaking ears.
yeah. People like acting. Well, I don't see the rest of chat complaining, so...
I'm very fortunate and I live in a house by myself, so I don't have to worry about that.
And also, you have, like, a separate mic from yours.
That's also true.
Like, mine is built in. Could you gotta talk in a squeaky voice, mate? You're doing the voices wrong.
Are the prosecution and defense ready?
Do my Monami voice.
Are the prosecution and defense ready? Are the prosecution and defense ready?
That would probably hurt your vocal folds after, like, a while.
Maybe. Not as...
Let's talk more
forget-
about it instead of doing it. Okay, then don't bring it up if you don't want us to derail the stream then. Double hand holding. Ooh.
It's just dancing. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is absent, Your Honor.
Judge,
We're
did you not
sick.
notice there was no prosecution?
He's like, well, I'm just starting. Wait, is that the present? That, like...
I've been too busy looking into space. I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Miss Von Karma?
Oh, thank you for the posture check and stretch redeem. Grant, I hope you're also doing the posture check and stretch redeem.
I can do I think I'm in a good posture, but I can do the stretch.
Well, it doesn't matter if you think you're in a good posture. You still gotta check it. It's called a check for a reason.
Alright.
It's Ms., not Miss. Okay, if you're really gonna try to tell us how to run our stream, then I'm kindly asking you to leave. If you're gonna keep policing how we do things, then
thought I
I
said
am
Miss
asking you to leave stream right now. Or to stop talking, because it's really not okay. Shout out Erin Gray, I heard she's a really good streamer. No, you! Also, thank you for the shout out, Redeem.
I have 4.3k to go of notes, and then we can do story
Story time. We talked about this on Wednesday's stream, actually, because people were redeeming things, and someone's like I said, like, oh, like 35k is the story time redeem, and like someone said, like, oh, Grant is saving up for the story time redeem, isn't he? And I'm like,
I am. Who said
It's
that?
Leviosa, not Leviosa. Then you'll love a triple hand holding. That took me a moment.
It's also really hard for me to do like a German Garma in Judge's voice. To me, Judge would say it wrong anyways.
Judge would
He
say
says
it wrong.
everything wrong.
We do have headcanons for these characters. Leviosa, Mr. Potter. I'm trying to lighten the mood here. It's greatly appreciated, Soupy.
I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me?
I'm saving it for IRL voice band because funny. Please don't do it during a stream where I actually have to voice act, though. That would be kind of defeating the purpose.
Like, oh, okay, I guess I have to mute myself.
Alright, I guess Grant's gonna voice act everyone now. Voice act Old Bag. That would be fun.
I was gonna say, like, you for the voice band, it only applies to you, so I have to voice act everyone else.
In the way of making fun of what this guy is saying, glad it's getting laughs. Oh, Bailiff, who is Judge.
Your Honor. Oh wait, that's me. Please be quiet, me. It's in session.
I'd like to imagine that he like hides his mouth under the desk, like.
Hey, sir.
Such a.
You
Who
must
are you
tell me
calling a
something.
dork?
Probably me. I think I'm a dork.
Well, like, are you saying it in an endearing, lighthearted way, or are you also saying it as, like, the judge? Gotcha. I'm saving it
He
for a
is a-
car. Wonder how many notes I'll take.
Depends. Can you sell notes to other people?
No.
On stream?
that
Oh,
could be
remind
bits or
me-
cheers.
Remind me
Where's your
later, Dad.
hydrate? Okay, this is what happened to hydrate. I had someone, when I was doing my Alien Isolation streams, like, redeem hydrate, like, literally every 5 seconds. So I'm like, you know what? You're gonna play this game, I'm gonna take it away from you. Like, I don't fuck around. I am 23. I don't have time for this childish shit. Alright? Aaron, you hoe, I love you. And I'm wearing, like, a lace top. Also, for those who wear bras or bralettes, for those people, bralettes are the shit.
I was gonna say that looks very comfy.
It does, because it has no underwire, which means I have barely any support on my breasts. But, like, it's super comfy, because there are certain bras that I wear that they're not tight, but they feel tight, so it doesn't feel like, it feels like I can't breathe. May I request a tiny sip? Yeah, I do need water anyway, so you're good. I have Stream Elements does my hydrate redeems, or, like, my alerts for hydrate, like the same they do for Discord. Aaron has big mom energy. I call myself Momther. Fun fact.
To me, there's only one who has got the really big mom energy.
Mia.
No, not her. Someone we both know.
Mary?
Yes.
Hold on, I need to message Mary.
Mary's got the big mom energy.
That looks so comfy. It does! Mary. Mary Murmur. My friend. My best
She's very
friend.
nice.
My best friend.
I like to imagine his mouth is under the desk when he does these.
Prosecutor Von Karma has. This morning,
What?
Von Karma was shot by an unknown gunman.
Holy
What?
shit! What?
What? I would do a full 360 degrees, but my
Oh,
cord.
that's the gift.
That's the gift. Oh my god. Oh
That's
my
the
god.
gift he gave us.
Oh
He
my
fucking
god.
shot Von Karma.
It's 100. I did an 180, but I would do a full 360 if I wasn't tethered by my
I
headphones.
was gonna say if you weren't wireless like I was.
If I was wireless, I would do a full 360, but I'm tethered over here. Bruh, finding the perfect bra for me is awful. My ribs can't take much more of these things. Can I just have like an invisible bra? Where like I'm wearing one but doesn't
Is that a thing?
exist? No, it doesn't.
Okay. I thought maybe that was like a euphemism for something. What?
I want to roll for something, but I don't know what to roll for.
I don't know what you would roll for. What are you trying to figure out?
We might need to see more of the conversation first before. I'm super tempted to get those sticky patch things at this point. Ooh. I mean, I had a friend in undergrad who, because bras made her get really bad stretch marks on the side of her torso and her chest. Like, she just didn't wear them. Never wore them. Like, good for you for having confidence to go braless all the time. Like, I do not have that confidence.
Voice Phoenix.
What?
I think you should probably voice Phoenix. 'Cause
Okay.
then I'd be voicing every character.
The big boobs be bouncing painfully. True, but she pulled it off. She was comfy. She did it. I think she still
I'm sure
does
she
it.
was comfy and everyone else enjoyed it.
I mean, I don't know. Shot? Somehow, I think this is the present that man was talking about. His present? Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment. If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage. This is totally insane! Miss Von Karma, is she alright? Because I'm totally crushing for her. It's fine.
You don't have that answer. You found out as
Does he
whenever
have
I
the
did.
answer, though? I would like to roll for that. I would like to roll insight.
Okay, go ahead, roll insight.
Let me get my dice out. Fuck.
You asked to roll!
Shush.
I wasn't trying to
An
push.
18, baby!
Alright. Yeah, he doesn't. As to no surprise to you, he is being completely honest with you.
He's also been blindsided like the rest of the fucking courtroom.
Exactly, he's flabbergasted. He doesn't know
With the
who's gonna be
exception of the
prosecutor
bailiff.
now.
The bailiff knew. Which
was
is also
which was him. It's like a Jekyll and Hyde situation.
Oh, she's alive and in stable condition.
Ooh, edgy.
That's good. Oof.
Aaron, question. Yes, Soupy. Maybe I have an answer.
42.
I thought he'd show
yo.
up. Why is he at the witness stand? Do you like chocolate? I love chocolate.
Love chocolate.
Love. Which is why I find it really weird how my cousin hates chocolate. Like, he loved it as a kid. And I have a funny story for that. But he just hates chocolate. And like, my family just doesn't understand.
He hates
Where-
every type of chocolate?
He doesn't eat chocolate. He'll eat like vanilla ice cream. He won't eat, but he won't eat chocolate. Okay, good. Do you want Maltesers? What? What are
I think
those?
that's a certain type of chocolate.
What are those?
What are those?
Hi, Zori. Maybe some sort of trauma. More like Ed's Lord. Edgeworth witnessed the shooting. He shot. He shot first.
I really wanted to be the prosecutor.
Maltesers. They're chocolate balls in England. You wouldn't actually send those to me, would you? Like that, to
Teasers.
ship food is expensive, let alone just shipping regular shit is expensive overseas.
Due to the circumstances, Miss Von Karma can appear in court today.
Oh, they're
Cannot
teasers,
appear in
alright.
court.
Damn things are so good. Bet.
I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place.
Wait, is this gonna be like how we kind of did it in the first game, where
I think so.
we're just gonna work together to figure it out?
I think that's what the plan is. We need to work with Edgeworth.
But he's like, so like he's gonna take the place of prosecutor, but he's not gonna be looking for
He's gonna be looking for the truth. He's not gonna be looking for the
win.
conviction.
He's not, because he doesn't care about the win anymore.
No,
Unlike
he cares about
Von
truth
Karma.
now.
Oh, this is so good. This is
is.
so good.
He wants to know the truth.
This is so good. We gotta send her like 5 boxes each, big boxes. I ain't got that kind of. Listen, Yolfador dropped $100 on Wednesday for the Trevor project. All right, he already did his part.
Yalvador is the man.
Yolfador is the
honestly.
man. We raised $125 for the Trevor project on Wednesday night. I'm really happy with
You
that.
can pay me back by getting 5 large Malteser
Great, you can pay me back.
I gotta pay my taxes, man.
Fine, okay, fine, Grant can.
I actually have to, there's some stuff with my car I have to pay soon.
The prosecution is ready, naturally.
Are you just gonna
If it makes you
stand
feel-
there?
If it makes you feel any better, I did pay for chocolates to go to Mary.
You did, and I did not eat any of them, I promise. I pinky
I actually-
promise.
It's fine. There was so much there that I wouldn't have minded if you did.
Miss Von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery.
Wait, isn't that where her dad got shot? Or was it left shoulder?
I think it was his left shoulder.
Oh my god.
No, wait. No, it was his right.
It's so symbolic.
No,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
they got shot in the
Oh
right
my
shoulder.
God. No. Tax deductible donations. Ooh, yes. Yes.
You know, her grabbing her shoulder
Yes.
there is gonna make a lot more sense now.
Yes.
Luckily, I have looked this case over and I'm familiar with the details.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Miss Matt on guard. The court has acknowledged the prosecution. Right. I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year.
Where'd you go? Did you trek across Japan
I
or
went to
Borneo
the
or something?
Caribbean. I went to the Caribbean. It was very nice this time of year.
Oh god, I was gonna say something. I'm assuming we're not gonna.
Imagining him in swim trunks.
No, I'm assuming Von Karma's gonna come back at some point later, right? Like
Oh,
this
yeah,
just
she's-
can't be the end of
she's
her.
She's not gone. They wouldn't do that.
Gone
to you.
but
She wouldn't
not
just
forgotten.
Suddenly, she wouldn't just suddenly be in surgery and never come back.
We're totally not advising Grant to commit tax fraud. Totally not. We're just teaching him how to salsa around it.
Bruh, I can't commit tax fraud because I have to pay taxes in order to get my car renewed. And unless I want to pay $500 in that, I'm not. I need to go pay my taxes.
Gray
I
area
ain't
law
messing
with
with the
gray one.
IRS.
Listen, I am in grad school, but not law school. Actually, but one of my professors, was in law school. She did take the bar exam. She passed the bar exam. Was a lawyer for like 2 years, or an attorney. I forget which one. But then realized I don't want to do this, and then started working with college students. I love her. She's so great. And I'm taller than her too, and I'm 5'4", so like this is like a treat to be taller than one of my professors. It's the same time. It's the same every time of the year. That is true, Zori. How are you doing? I mean, just steal money. Simple. Can we not talk about stealing money on My Good Christian stream?
Actually, do you want to hear? I don't know if you want me to bring politics up. I was gonna ask you a question about that. If you heard about something.
Let's not.
Okay,
Because
fair
I don't know
enough.
what the topic is, and I don't want you to say the topic, and then not in my Christian Minecraft server. You got that right?
I'll ask you off stream.
Okay, or if we take like
What?
a 5-minute break at some point. But
Yeah, I can do that.
By the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer.
so he's in it for the truth. He's not in it to win.
That's what we can assume because we have to find the answer. What's the
Yeah.
answer?
I'm doing well. How are you two? I don't know. How are you, Grant?
I'm pretty happy. I mean, I've lost my glasses, and I'm gonna have to pay at least $100. If I want everything I wanted before, $400. But other than that, I'm doing okay. Oh, that and taxes.
I'm doing all right. I'm going to visit my dad tomorrow, and he's like, "Can you come at like 9:30 tomorrow morning?" And I'm like, "It's not gonna take us the entire day to change the oil in my car. Like, why do we have to have someone else change the oil? Why can't you do it in the fucking driveway?" But whatever, it's fine.
Takes like what, 5-10 minutes, depending. Or at least in my location.
I don't know. He knows a guy. He knows a guy, so he wants the guy to do it. I don't know. But I'm also going to go see my sister. We're all
Okay.
meeting at my dad's house to have kebabs. Huh, I've been craving shish kebabs for the last like 2 weeks. Don't steal money, steal hugs. Absolutely. Steal hugs from people. Be a hug thief. Aaron, gonna break a huge rule here, risking such a big ban economy. By the way, I personally recommend Barbados, beautiful beaches. Fun fact, I've never left the country with the exception of Canada for 10 minutes.
I was really wanting to say that in Edgeworth's voice. Can I do that?
Sure.
By the way, I personally recommend Barbados or Barbados.
Yes.
Beautiful beaches.
Imagine if Edgeworth had a son and named him Edgelord. Hi, Demetrius. How are you doing? Welcome to stream. Thank you for being here. I recommend Egypt,
I mean, whenever
Cairo,
he marries Phoenix, he's
pyramids.
just gonna adopt one.
5-star hotel in pool bar. Like, the seats are in the water. Listen. I don't like pools. I'll get into a pool, but like, I don't like them that often.
Bruh, come over here. I've got a family pool.
What?
I said my family's got a pool.
Oh. Wave pool, slides, several restaurants, beach view. Soupy is very adamant about this 5-star hotel. Ah yeah, I forgot the yaoi undertones of this franchise. Graham coming over. Cannonball.
Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness.
Old bag, who's gonna be very shocked to know that I'm alive.
Oh god.
Oh
of
no,
course
it's Gumshoe.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, of course, old bag is gonna come whenever Edgeworth is the prosecutor.
Help!
I came in like a cannonball.
Oh my god.
Please bring the Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand.
Can recommend Norway. We've got trees and stuff. Ooh, I like trees. Trees
Also
are
stuff.
cool. It's the
Witness your name and
defective
occupation.
detective Gumshoe.
Oh my
Poor
god, I love
Gumshoe.
that.
Poor Gumshoe. All he wants to do is his job and get paid for it. Not whipped into submission.
At least he won't get whipped with Edgeworth here.
True.
Look, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective down at the precinct. For now.
For now.
Oh
this
god, were you
poor
supposed to be
man.
guarding Von Karma?
For now. After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir.
No! Poor man. We'll hire him for our agency with the money we don't have.
With the money we get from Maya's fucking burgers.
Yeah, for Maya stealing shit. Can I like visit for the day for the pool? I want a pool. I miss swimming so badly, but I always get warts from going to public pools because parents can't seem to treat their children's feet beforehand. Ooh.
I mean, I doubt you live near me, but I mean, I'm sure as
Soupy
long as
lives
I'm
in
there
the
with you, my
UK.
family won't mind.
Soupy lives
Yeah,
in the UK.
probably not, since we're far away from each other. There's an entire ocean between us.
The Atlantic. Detective Gumshoe.
Okay.
The prosecution has no needs for a depressed witness.
I will fly to America for a pool. I don't doubt my dedication. He could always freelance as a PI. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a bad idea.
Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer. Detective Dick Gumshoe.
I like this new Edgeworth. Oh my god, where did you go? Because I would like to go there and get this type of energy.
It's called the reflection for a year.
Yes, sir. Now, let's have your testimony. If we want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with that.
Get ready, Phoenix. This is going to be one very rough fight. That's what he said.
Do you want me to voice?
Duh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent. The answer he was struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth. Edgy boy.
Will
Did-
Phoenix.
Detective Gumshoe sounds like Gumshoe's the Pokemon, or Gumshoe's the Pokemon. I solved the guys. He was the Pokemon all along. Rough with edgy Gumshoe. I knew the Pokemon you were talking about, but I still said it wrong anyway. Haha. Bare facts of the case. Dun dun.
A murder happened after the Hero of Heroes award ceremony, sir.
Soupy, I think you need to make your leave. I love you.
Soupy's got that good energy today.
Soupy does have good energy today. I love it. I'm here for it.
The victim, one on guard.
What?
Not on guard. Sorry, sir. Let me redo that one. The victim, Juan Carita, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir.
I mean, it's kind of obvious if you think about it. Don't know why the forensic guys had to confirm that one. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case.
Bye, guys. It's been nice knowing you. Exit stage left. His certain death is awaiting for me. Yeah, your Monokuma execution is waiting for you.
It's just a rough pillow fight.
However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder.
I know, right? I wonder, what is holding this robe together? Like,
How do I
is it
grow
like,
my
is it
beard
like
on my face? with no
a
hair?
martial arts dobak where it's like tied at the sides, but then we also have a belt in the front so it doesn't like poof out? Like, how is it being held together? That is my question.
My guess is that it's just a rope that goes around you and you just tie it like a belt.
Huh.
Either that, or it's kind of like my smock at work where there's holes on the side, and so you just sort of like intertwine them in the around you, and then you tie them in the front.
Interesting.
After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room.
Hydrate.
Yes, sir.
Get some hydrate.
Hold on, I got water. I need more water. I'll get more at the break.
Exits are on both sides in the front, middle, and back of the airplane. We don't recommend jumping out, although it does seem kind of fun, but for legal reasons, we need to tell you it to not.
Funny story.
Oh no.
Ace Attorney Investigations, actually first case takes place on an airplane.
Ooh, fun.
It's too bad it will probably never come to Steam.
Great. Gonna jump out. See y'all. Free diving.
I see. Miss Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. I wish I had more lines this case.
The judge is the most fun out of all of them that I like to
Amen.
voice.
Absolutely. Okay. So am I pressing something or presenting?
With all this, I honestly haven't even looked at the guide, so 1 second, please.
That's fine.
Okay, so
Pause
you have to
would
press
get-
the third statement.
Okay. Praz would get sucked into the jets, though. Now that's a Monokuma death. That is a Monokuma death. Soupy lived as Soupy lived in free fall.
'Cause I'm free.
So this one.
Free falling.
Died as lived, damn it. The cause of death. Wasn't that because Mr. Karido was stabbed in the chest?
Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that, pal.
But you did, didn't you?
Take a good hard look at the crime photo. Now, a real pro's attention would be drawn here to this bandana.
Oh, so strangulation.
Then why stab him?
To maybe, deflect? Maybe? Because I learned from Danganronpa, funnily enough, that, when the body's already dead, when you go to stab it, no blood will come out. Because the blood is already, it's not pumping. So it's not gonna, like, bleed. So the stab wound definitely happened when he was still alive. So they probably stabbed him and then strangled. And then that was the
If it's
killing
blood.
blow.
If it's blood.
If it's blood. If it's blood. It's not the fall that kills you, though.
If it's good.
The thing that kills you is that his arch nemesis. I don't know, just kind of going along with the typo.
Banana. Return to monkey.
It's such a
Damn
fun
it,
stream
Sean.
right now.
The thing is that we probably would have came up with that line anyway.
Well, I was actually thinking that Gumshoe had said banana, so I feel like a bit of an idiot now.
I am you, and he is me. OMG, this stream is just chaotic energy. Also, Aaron didn't do my redeem. I did shout myself out. I read it.
No,
God.
I think she meant like shout yourself out in the chat.
I don't. Can I
I have no idea.
shout myself out
I don't
in the
know.
middle of my own stream? I can.
You can.
I can. Nice.
The best use of a shout out.
But the shout out is usually like you shout out like whatever's written and not necessarily like do the shout out command.
Okay.
Because then everyone will be doing the redeem just to have their channel shout out, which is not what it's supposed to be for.
It's called abuse.
It's called abuse of the system.
This bandana, sir. That's the thing wrapped tightly around his neck, sir. Oh, yes, I see. This banana-scented bandana.
I love
Oh,
this.
Judge, I love you so much.
So guys, come to my stream. I'm amazing and awesome. But we're already here. Click the link, damn it. Then what about the knife? Hey Edgeworth, guess what I have? What? A knife! No!
No.
Edgeworth, guess what I have? What?
A knife.
No!
Everyone, Aaron at everyone.
Aaron at Twitch.
It seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death.
Hey, shout out to my best friend in the whole universe, my damn self. Myself is so hot and cool, and please check myself out. That sounds wrong. Please don't check me out in that way. So, Aaron, when you want these sweets, well, you see,
What sweets we talking?
the Maltesers that Soupy was talking about earlier, that I guess Soupy actually wants to send to me, which
I
I'm
think the
like,
check myself out has got my mind in a dirty place.
I'm just gonna like cover up my chest now.
Okay.
I do. No, you don't. No.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to wait until I'm paid next, but it'll happen. Oh god. You realize shipping food to the US is gonna be a lot of money, right? Alright, read this
Wait.
line.
Okay.
It seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death. We have a crafty murderer in our hands here.
Ooh. Time of death, 8:15 p.m. Caught strangled with a scarf, then stabbed with a knife. But why both? Just do one.
It's called double tap.
This is directly from Amazon. Fuck you. Oh, that's fair.
Oh yeah.
That's fair. Okay, then what else do we press?
After that, we press the fourth statement.
So the empty guitar taste statement.
The at first, yeah.
Soupy so dedicated will go into debt for you, Aaron. I wouldn't go that far, mate. I don't want anyone going that far for me.
I prefer no one to go into debt for this.
I was hoping people would go into debt for me. I mean, I want my future partner to maybe go into debt for me. Not really, actually. Because that
I was
means, like,
gonna
I would
say-
have to pick up the mess.
Hey
And-
babe, I kind of like helped save you and like not going to debt, and now I'm in debt. Can you help?
No, absolutely not. You put yourself there.
Then perish.
Perish. And why did you think that?
Because it was empty, pal. The Jammin' Ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar.
You're getting the chocolate. You won't win this argument, so give up now. I just feel weird when people get me stuff. Like, I don't mind getting stuff, but I just feel weird. I mean, I'll be in debt to someone, but not getting in debt for them. No. That's very true.
That's a fair statement.
And we couldn't find it anywhere at the crime scene.
Yeah,
of the crime.
it's still
crime
a
of the
little
scene.
it's still a little sus that the guitar is still missing. Much like in the last case, the murder weapon was missing.
So help me, I'm gonna ship.
So help me God, I'm gonna ship myself if you keep complaining.
Oh god, it's buffered. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't seem like Brit's doing all too great right now, so I can understand.
I mean, you think
Oh.
we're doing any better?
compared to them, yes.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, then how about this theory?
Oh god, the judge has a theory. All right, everyone, hold your horses.
What if the banana was
The
the murderer?
murderer.
A fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that?
Phoenix is like, yep, that's it. That's the crime. That was it.
Obviously.
Your client not guilty. The judge is with us. It's a ship self. Places fragile sticker on self. Ship fails. Keep sticker on because true.
We thought that too, but
But
the only fingerprints on the guitar case were the victims.
I mean, he could have had it open
Could have wore gloves.
or worn gloves, or the case could have already been open, and so all you had to do is pick out the guitar. Because you don't technically have to hold the case to pull out the guitar as long as the case is steady on the ground and already open. Like, because I'm pretty sure it was open in the crime scene photo. Only the victims, huh?
I see. So much for my theory, I guess. You've completely destroyed my theory with your facts and logic.
He could have had it all, rolling in the deep. I'm gonna stop there because copyright.
I also don't. Right. I don't.
It's rolling in the
remember
deep
song.
by Adele.
Okay.
Don't forget to read the instructions on how to look after your new CB. She needs food 3 times a day, small snacks, and easy access to water. Bathe 1 every 2 days, and give plenty of blankets and toys. I love that. That's so cute.
Give plenty of blankets and
Toys.
Like,
Listen, I have plenty of blankets. Toys, not so much. But
Like
I do
5.
have like 2 crocheted blankets that I made, scattered across my apartment, and also
I
like
just
20 shirts on my bed. That
I
need to
just
be
keep
folded.
thinking you keep adding blankets and she just becomes heavier and heavier until she falls on the floor. You have to remove them all.
I'll take 2 and a small fries on the side. God, I want fries. I want French fries.
Like
All
an
right,
extra
what's
large.
then? Do we press this statement?
We press the 5th statement, which is however. Yep.
What convinced you it had nothing to do with this case?
The guitar wasn't at the Gatewater Hotel that night. Well then, where was it?
Once a year or older, do not forget to give either a food present or plush present. Manga present will also be accepted. Ooh, I can make some decent cookies. Will that count?
I can make brownies.
Ooh, we'll have a sweets party.
It's almost like we call it a birthday party.
Yes. Did you read this? I don't remember. It was like 30
Well
seconds
then,
ago.
where
I don't
was it?
remember.
The bright guitar was eventually found at the TV studio. The victim, one Karita, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir.
Then what was in the case?
Yeah, then what was in the case then? Cause like, okay. As a musician myself, if my clarinet wasn't in the case, there would noticeably be a weight difference. And then I would go like, huh, my case is lighter than normal. And then I would open it. So like,
I think he knew.
he either knew that the guitar wasn't in the case and was fine with it, or
Someone brought it.
someone brought it, or someone put something else weight-wise into the case. I'm happy Soupy alive. I'm moving to errands. Bye, guys. All right, you willing to help chip in for rent? Rent ain't cheap, or for food, cause like, I'm a broke grad student. I don't have all the money in the world. All right.
I think I will say one thing. For people that don't know, I don't live near Gray. I've never actually physically met Gray, like in person.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to someday, but I've yet to do this. So, yeah, just wanted to put that out there.
So you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking at something.
Okay. I'm gonna go look for that post while you do that.
Yeah, you can do that. Something's happening in a server.
Oh, is it bad? Aha, I found it.
Oh, that is actually kind of cute.
I know, right?
I'm huggable and a great emotional support soupy. But listen, I need money. I low-key need money. Alright, I think it...
I said this.
I know. I'm just making sure. I think it's dispersed now in the server. Alright.
Yeah, I can't load it up for some reason.
Load what up?
The server.
What server?
The Silvercrest server.
Did you react to the rules to enter?
Oh, probably not.
Ha, because I changed
we go.
that. Haha. Now you
My
can
bad.
see everything now. Wow.
Yeah.
I got like 1.5 in the bank and I'll give you $5 a month. That is not enough. I pay over
$5.
$1,000 in rent each month, okay?
Dude, that's just like 2 of my paychecks.
I mean, it's 3 of mine.
I mean, that's understandable. Because I probably get paid just a bit more because I'm lead now.
Mm,
Oh, I'm supposed to get a $2 raise soon.
nice. Jesus, $6. Maybe.
Soupy, you are precious.
Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar.
So that guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel. Yeah, because he just said the guitar was at the studio, Phoenix. Thank you. I bid $6.66. That is a good number. I bid 10. What are we bidding for? What are we bidding
Live in
for?
your house, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. So it really had nothing to do with this case after all.
I'm gonna run out of food with y'all here. To live with ya.
Why are you bidding on each other?
I don't know what's happening.
I believe that is enough.
I bid 69. Hi, calm down, chill out. Thank you for the bid of $69. How are you?
Giggity.
Giggity. I guess calm down, chill out really wants to live in my apartment. With me.
He bit.
First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana.
What you looking at?
The server again. A different one.
Jesus Christ, y'all.
69. What is happening? You guys okay? Now, I know y'all don't have that kind of money. I mean, hey, if y'all want to give me a year's worth of paycheck, I'll take it. Yeah, I'm out.
Calm down, chill out. Looks like you won the bid. You now have to directly send this money to Gray.
And returning a profit. I mean, I would keep some of it for myself and put the rest of it for charity, to be fair. Although having $69,000 in the bank right now would be kind of nice.
Apparently, yeah, that'd be $69,420. That's pretty nice.
I mean, Twitch would take taxes out though. Now Calm gotta
Still.
donate the 69K.
It's just that emo with a gun though. No.
If I was a billionaire, I'd just give you money. Mary!
That's called a philanthropist.
Mary, I love you! And Mary, if I was a billionaire, I would also just give you money. But sadly, that is not the case. Yet.
I think if any of us were billionaires, we'd probably be handing out some money.
Yes, really?
I did read this, by the way.
Okay.
Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife.
Hi, Mary. How are you? Welcome to stream. If I was me and I'd give you all huggies, and I am me. If I was a billionaire, I wouldn't be for long. Yeah, we wouldn't Jeff Bezos this. We would spread the wealth. Take my hug, hose. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm not a hoe though.
What are you, a pimp?
I don't know. Am I?
Pimp. Which brings me to my next point. Why then did the police arrest Matt on guard? Because there was a reason enough to suspect him.
Hugging, I feel your hug. Actually, I will hug my child. You must now receive my hug, because I am hugging child. There. Hug has been transmitted. Here it comes. Looks like Edgeworth's back in full swing.
Very well, Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter.
Just gonna send my arms and chest in the mail for the ultimate soup hug experience. Just the arms and chest, though? That's a little sus. Judge is a pimp, though. ... Alright, Grant, gotta write that fan fiction.
Oh god, I can't write though.
Alright, Miss Von Karma, you're supposed to go over there to, Mr. Gumshoe's house.
Why? He's a foolish fool who only likes foolish fools. Are you
Bitch,
calling
I
me
will
a
smack you
fool?
with my ring hand.
If I was a billionaire, I'd probably invest to keep myself rich so I could build sanctuaries for the homeless and people who need to flee from abuse that can't afford to leave. I build them all over the country. Mary has, like, the biggest and kindest heart ever. Just saying. Like... No, you need to stop. Stop that. Stop that right now.
If I wrote a fan fiction, I'm using that.
If you write one, it's when. It's when.
No, I can't write.
This meme will survive even if someone gotta die for it.
Matt on guard and Juan Corrida were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That motive enough in my book. As for evidence, there's the Gem and Ninjas button. It was ripped off the ninja costume and found in Mr. Ngard's Hakama. The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife.
That is a
Skull, I
fancy
guess.
knife. That's a real fancy knife.
You're so rich, you just use gold to eat.
The defendant bought the knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder.
Where's your proof for that, though? Mary being all wholesome and then a wild soupy appears. Send me the link of Detective Gumshoes when it's done, please.
Don't even have you on Discord.
It was
Think
sort
both-
of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clearly, sir.
I think, almost too clearly. Almost like they were placed there. Whoa, what a concept. I think you both are in my server. If you can't see anything, you
Maybe
just...
do a check mark.
Yeah, you just gotta react to the rules. There's the victim's blood and on guard's fingerprints in the grip. Gatewater is engraved. So it's not necessarily bought. It was used from probably like his dinner or something.
Yeah.
Soupy Doop hashtag 1878. Now you do.
If I friend you, you better come see my stream sometime.
He streams in the morning. Well,
I
morning
do.
here would be probably afternoon in the UK, so you could probably watch.
And there's this button. That was found in the defendant's clothes, was it?
Yes, he just testified about that.
This button is also covered in blood.
Fine, I'll view your PHub live stream, dude.
I'm trying to, there we go. That's how we had friends. It doesn't. Hold on a second while I add this friendly person.
Yes, and we know that the blood is on the victim's blood, sir. What?
There we go. I did it.
Jammin Ninja's button was ripped from his costume, is covered in Karaida's blood, found in Unguard's Hakama.
All this points very clearly to the defendants, doesn't it?
Almost too clearly.
You're so suspicious.
I am.
Yes, it very most clearly does, Your Honor. Ready to give it in yet, Mr. Wright?
Hell no. I'll find the hole in your argument somehow. Please watch your language, Phoenix, please.
You can press as hard as you'd like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions.
Their banter just sounds so fake because they're not bantering anymore. Grr.
I think Phoenix is actually mad at Edgeworth, and Edgeworth is not.
Edgeworth is just playing along with it. He's just being a fucking tease.
He's being a bit of a tease.
Alright, what do I need to press?
We have to present the knife on the 6th statement.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Make sure you save, actually,
6. Okay.
because there's actually something we can fuck up and have an instant game over.
Okay.
Thank you, walkthrough, for letting me know.
I bet Edge likes other things being pressed hard too. Okay, I'll stop letting myself out. Alright. Oh, because the knife says Gatewater, so he could have gotten it from the hotel. It doesn't necessarily make it premeditated. Makes sense. Wait a second!
What?
So the base of your argument is that this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client bought a knife beforehand.
That's right, pal. The defendant.
Why does that knife look like a McDonald's fry? I don't know, but I really want McDonald's fries now. Did
Most
not
potatoes,
buy this
potatoes.
knife.
Huh?
Detective Kumshi's inspected the bloody knife closely, murmuring, yes,
Mm,
yes.
This is not a banana, indeed.
He stood up, told the judge to stop pimping as a side gig, and left to find Miss Von Karma for he had been a bad boy.
Oh my god.
Yelfador, please. It's...
Oh yes, you like it whenever I make you feel like a bad boy, don't you?
It said knife, and all my eyes could see was a french fry. That was so beautiful. Take a good
It's
look at the handle of this knife, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Kind of like how we kept hearing banana whenever it was referring
Yeah.
to a baseball glove.
Yeah. I have tears in my eyes. Oh, that was a work of art. Listen, okay, so I gave my mom a copy of my book, right? And I was like, Mom, you're like, when are you gonna read it? And she's like, why are you so interested in me reading it? Are there sexy times in it? And I'm like, no.
Why would I give it to you if that was what it was?
I know, right? Like, she's like, why do you want me to read it so bad? I'm like, I don't know, I want you to be fucking proud of me, I guess. Like, I don't know.
Why do you want me to read this so bad? Because I want you to support me, Mom.
It has a gatewater seal set into the handle. Somehow I can read that from all the way over here. Gatewater? I think I heard that name somewhere before.
It's the name
You were
of the
in the
fucking
hotel, Gumshoe.
This is why Gumshoe's getting laid off. That's the name of the hotel. The Gatewater Hotel. Grant,
I said, oh.
I did not hear it. It did not pick up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then I didn't know.
Uh-oh.
Damn, Mama Gray has high expectations. 50 Shades of Soup written by Erin, who's questioning her life choices. 50 Shades of Soup. It's just the soup meme in 50 different locations.
I was just imagining 50 different pages of different pictures of soup.
That too, in different shades. It's a rainbow.
Different lighting.
Because we are gay.
Bye.
Like, I'm half gay, so we're
Yeah,
both
I
half
was
gay.
gonna say half gay.
We're both half gay. The murder knife was actually property of the hotel, which means this murder was not premeditated.
Yes, that is very true. This is a very big...
Now 50 Shades of Soup is soup and you're holding hands. Gay soup, I'll take half your stock. Alright,
Hey,
it's
soup, I'll take half your stock.
hydrate.
Water 1 second.
Slurp.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm sorry, but the defense is simply too careless.
No, you. What? That open eye thing he does, hits me.
I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined.
How so?
I admit this knife is hotel property.
This chat is legit chaotic energy. I found my family. I love you guys. Oh, we love you too, Soapy. Thank you for being here. Wait, hand
I'm glad
holding? I'll
she's here
take all
too.
the stock. The whole store. Nay, the whole damn concept.
There is no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough not to realize it.
But I didn't know... Oh.
The question is, where did this knife come from?
The fucking hotel?
Why that?
Why they go Gumshoe?
Why, that's obvious. It came from the victim, Mr. Corita's room.
Give me that hand, you kinky little,
Kinky little
shit.
shittin'.
I'll hold your hand all night long.
Jeez.
Sorry, Your Honor, but that is incorrect.
Oh, they're gonna say it came from Unguard's room. I mean, can't he have two knives? Is there an issue with his dinner coming with two knives? Or couldn't he swap the knives?
The victim ate a victim ate last meal before he was murdered, with that being the case. I would like to draw the court's attention to what is on top of the table.
Ooh, tomato juice.
There is a knife, a fork on the table.
I see the forest is growing. What forest?
Then, where in the world did this knife come from? If it pleases the court.
No one got that? I don't know what the joke is.
Oh, it's the bears.
I would like for us to recall the room of the defendant, Mr. Matangard.
What's a word for another man, for a man's, you know, morning wood?
Well, I thought it was because of the bears.
I thought you were referring to my pubes. I'm like, how did you know I didn't fucking shave?
Or
Because
Jeez.
mine becomes a bush, then it becomes a forest when I don't shave for like a month. Hand raises slowly as the head hangs. Come on, God, same hair. Oh, he ate with two people.
Especially what was on top of that table, of his table.
Y'all is such a degenerate.
There is something missing. Perhaps it is a single knife. We investigated the leftover dishes for fingerprints, and while we were investigating,
Gotta trim the forest, but cut it down completely? Nay, too much effort plus the itch. I don't mind the itch, though. I don't mind it.
we came to the conclusion that Mr. Mattingard's knife was missing.
Ark.
Mr. Angard has gone to the victim's room with the knife he had used during dinner.
I can't physically stand being itchy. That's fair. I have to scratch. That's also fair.
Why would he carry a knife on a visit? To kill, of course. And with that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was a premeditated murder.
That is why the back of my neck / head is a mess with scabs.
Amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Absolutely brilliant. A brilliantly clear deduction.
Judge, please don't be biased. Come on. Please.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I'm sorry, Wright. Edgeworth is my new best friend now.
Seems like Edgeworth had this planned from the very beginning. This must be one of those traps, and I just walked headlong into it.
A murder weapon with their fingerprints and a button from the victim's costume.
I'm gonna go to my GP and get another prescription.
There is quite a sizable amount of evidence here.
I can safely say that any further deliberation is a waste of your Honor's time. Although,
just for Phoenix, we'll allow him to talk to the next witness.
I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court.
Evidence not yet shown? He means evidence that the court hasn't seen yet. In other words, new evidence.
What does the defense have to say about this, Mr. Wright?
Well, Phoenix. The judge is favoring the prosecution right now. If we answer with something wrong here, that gavel of his will be ringing out to the sound of our defeat. This is the part you were talking about.
Mr. Wright, you have something important and necessary to present to this court.
Do we?
Yes. We actually
Yes,
do.
we do. Also, bye. And bye.
Oh, jeez.
Fucking scammers. Fucking trying to...
Fucking bot makers. Oh yeah, we can pay to have bots watch us. That's so much more. That's so much fun. It's actually I do, by the way.
So we do?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Oh, I know how to get around that, Aaron. I sense Grant's fear, his anticipation he will await until the day a cursed image will be sent his way. Introduce.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to do this in the red-white voice that Yalfador just
Yeah,
sent?
sure. Also, Soupy, I've probably seen more cursed stuff than you think.
He sends me cursed
Introducing
images.
Itch Begun, the all-new, non-existent product from fairy tales long told by the people on TV. Now in 4 different colors. And if you call within the next 5 minutes, you'll get the handheld, the hand holder, for free. Also, remember the product name Red White. For I am also Mr. White.
I love that. Make me mod for a sec. I can make it so bots can't manage. I don't know how to do that on Streamlabs. Probably can't. And I don't feel like opening up Chrome. And
I mean, you could probably ask her whenever she's off stream to do stuff like that.
yeah. Or just tell me how to do it.
That's also true.
There's one piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something this court has yet to see.
Mr. Wright, I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all.
I have sandwiches, Judge.
Oh shit, really? However, I'm giving you one chance, and the only one, if you give me those sandwiches,
Let me go through my own stream settings just to make sure I know where it is. Okay.
What the judge is saying, right, is don't try pulling one of your usual bluffs here.
If I mess this up, it's curtains for all of us. Oh, the entire bar is red. Oh, you can't see it because subtotals thing is covering it up, but the entire bar is red.
I can see it. Yeah. It's
Well, you
scary.
can, but stream can't.
No, you're right. I'm
But-
sorry.
No, it's not your
Essentially, we have to present the wine glass.
Hmm.
The one thing you can't replace.
So it's the wine glass.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why we say it.
Yes.
This is a wine glass, is it not?
Burn the witch. No judge. Sandwiches. Oh, I
Oh,
see.
carry on then. Burn the witch.
No judge. Sandwiches.
Now I can't believe it took me a second time to realize the joke there.
Do email verification. Gotcha. I'm just gonna like a boop.
Oh, that
Copy,
makes so much
paste that.
sense.
Gonna copy paste that into my my top secret server for great.
I'm gonna do that too. I haven't had a lot bots in a long time though, because no one watches my stream.
Oh my God. Well, like, there's gonna be a space in my server to eventually like promote. If there isn't, wait, there should be a space in my server to promote.
You have a lot of spaces, so I'll be surprised if you didn't.
I do not have it up yet.
Oh,
But-
okay.
I do plan on it. I got sick of them, so I clicked things, and that seemed to work. Y'all have top secret servers? I mean, Mary and I share a server for like our roleplay stuff and like gray things. So like me sharing stuff from my phone to my computer and vice versa, or like finding links that will be useful later. But thank you, Soupy. I will employ that later. Best way to fix stuff: click all the buttons. Roleplay. What, you don't do it? Like D&D or writing? Yes?
This is
Please
Phoenix
look
News.
at the photo of the crime scene one more time. Excite energy. The scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. The vase was broken, his makeup is all over the floor. These were all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser.
Well, yes, I see your point.
However, this glass that is sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over along with everything else is this wine glass. Writing RP? What? I'm confused. What are you trying to get me to do? My brain capacity can only do so much. His makeup. Oh no, not his makeup. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. Well, what do y'all have to say? Oh boy, okay, I do writing roleplay with multiple partners.
Oh, well, yes, it's a little peculiar.
Is he writing a story with another person? I mean, we just roleplay as ourselves, and then we roleplay as each other's favorite characters. So she roleplays as Felix, and I roleplay as Locus, and then we make up plots where we all fall in love. The end.
That's also where we came up with the voice for Zim.
Well, that was because of D&D.
Yeah, but that's because we roleplayed together. Is what I was trying to say.
But through D&D. This
Yeah,
isn't
that's fair.
D&D.
She had said like D&D or writing, so I just was lumping it in.
Gotcha. Zim is also the judge, for the record, for people
He
who
is.
don't know.
He's wonderful. I love him.
Yes. Yes, isn't it? I thought it was.
You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now.
But I have sandwiches.
I eat your sandwiches. Mr. Edgeworth. What is it, Your Honor? Your opinion. You don't need my opinion,
Oh, he's a little snarky.
because there is no special meaning to that glass.
What?
It is safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place. By the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking.
Oh boy, delayed muscle pains again. Plus, I need to sleep. Good night, guys. Love you all. Don't die and don't kill people. Don't do drugs unless offered for free. And don't steal unless you know you won't be caught. Bye, Soupy. Thank you for hanging out. Greatly appreciate you and get some good sleeps. I barely control myself, let alone another character.
That does sound very plausible, Mr. Wright.
Well, can we check it for fucking fingerprints? I had to visit the cutie every now and again. Oh, thank you,
Oh, thanks, man.
it's Yelfador the entire. It's who are you? It's
Night, Soupy. Have a good one.
I'm thinking there's no way.
Oh, there's no way.
Nah, Grant is the goldfish.
Fucking what?
I mean, my friend had a goldfish named Spaz, and it was a very cute goldfish. It
I
was
don't
a
feel
fat
like I'm a
goldfish.
goldfish.
You sure goldfish. Good night, cutie. Good night, Grant the goldfish. Good night, Kinky Elf.
Gee.
Jeez.
Why am I a goldfish? I don't like this. I wish to change.
If I appear weak here, the trial is over. I can look for my proof later. For now, I should trust my instinct and point with certainty. They just might fall for it, if you're thought-provoking enough. Thanks, Mia. Thanks for that. Fine, Grant, the fish tank pebble. Oh no, I have a reputation now. You do have a reputation now. The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. They would like to see something that proves it was Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table.
You've turned the situation on its head yet again, as usual.
I mean, you kind of put him in the situations where he has to do that, Judge.
Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim?
There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing.
Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything unless I have the evidence to support it.
Oop.
Fucking shade.
Oop. He didn't even say anything to the pebble thing. Yeah. What's your thought
mean,
of
what do you
being
want me
a
to say?
tank pebble?
I think it's worse than goldfish.
Okay, so you're now a goldfish, okay. I forgot about Mary. No, okay. She's Mary the Murmur. The
Murmur.
delicious cookies. Wait, why is she delicious cookies, though? No! It's Mary the Murmur.
I was gonna say, delicious cookies sounds,
Maryland cookies.
sounds a bit like suggestiveness.
Night Soupy. Hi, Mary. Because they're a brand.
Grant the Great, why not that?
Grant the Great. That's not on brand. I'm
Aw.
sorry.
Darn. Grant the Brownie.
What? Grant the cheese grater. What?
What? I don't. Soupy, are you looking at things in your kitchen when coming up with names for me?
You're not thinking hard enough today, right?
Grant the VA, something like that. I don't know.
Did you think this wine glass escaped my notice?
Yes.
I'm in my room. Do you have a cheese grater in your room?
That's what I was just about to ask. Is your kitchen in your room?
Time to break out the adult toys and start alphabetically. No! Absolutely not.
A is for lube, which you use for yourself.
Do you want me to get demonetized?
No, I didn't say anything about adult stuff. I just said lube.
Grant the groupie magnet. Thanks,
Alright,
y'all.
that works.
Then,
Of course, it has been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints.
fingerprints. Why didn't you say this
You know
before?
those things those prints you have on your fingers, right? I know it's sometimes confusing. There are only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass.
It's a very oddly shaped wine glass, I do have to say. Damn, so he doesn't want to be called Grant the supercomputer. Gotcha, back to Grant the cheese grater. Y'all dirty-minded as fuck.
I mean, I like it. Supercomputer, Grant supercomputer just sounds weird.
Soupy, you need to go to bed.
You do. Please
Go
sleep.
to fucking
Please
bed.
have a good. Please have a good sleep.
Threateningly and lovingly at the same time.
Take some melatonin.
Only one? Well, whose were they?
Yours, Judge. You're the culprit. It was you all along.
Man, y'all are trying to get into my bed or something.
They were not the victims nor the defendants. Rather, they were one of Adrian Andrews.
Grant the Gorgeous. I mean, I think Yolfador is also bi.
Fair
Correct
enough.
me if I'm wrong. Only if you tuck me in first. I can't fly there to tuck you in. I met Aaron, her stream.
No, I'm talking about what Yolf said, not you, Soupy.
What? I mean, Grant, is your bed comfy?
I mean, I sleep in it, so yeah, I think it's comfy. I paid like
I
$400 for the mattress.
I slept in 4 different beds in undergrad, and they were all not comfy. Granted, they're all dorm beds, so they're not comfy. TM. But it doesn't mean just because you
You ever
sleep in
come
it
to
doesn't
visit,
mean it's comfy.
If you ever come to visit, you can try one of my 2 beds. They're pretty fucking comfy, in my opinion.
Wow, okay, but seriously, this night, good night, guys. Love you all. Love you. Sleep well. Bye-bye.
Have a good night, Soupy. Love you.
Found next to the victim. It's filled with tomato juice. Bears Andrew's fingerprints.
So we know Andrew was at the crime scene.
That is why I said that the person who had discovered the body had left it there.
But okay, but there's also tomato juice on the thing. So did she have tomato juice when she came over from the other room, or poured a glass of tomato juice with the dead body in the room and was like, you know, I should probably report this, and then set down the glass?
My guess is that she brought both the bottle and the glass, and she had the glass already filled when she walked in, because otherwise I don't think she would have left an empty glass bottle there.
Yeah.
My question is why did she go in there knowing that he wanted tomato juice?
Yeah, right? Good, then Soupy will come for the pool, and I'll come for the bed. Good night again, Soupy. And then what am I showing up for?
For me, man.
Are we done here, Mr. Wright?
No, we still gotta go to the fucking bedroom, alright? Grr, I can't believe I fell into another trap.
Miss Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Corrida.
She'd still be looking cute though.
Yeah.
But upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned and set the glass down on the dresser.
Okay, but I wouldn't get that close to a dead body and then casually just set it down there. Aaron shows up for the cookies, maybe, but he makes the brownies. I make the cookies. Let's not get this shit confused, guys.
I mean, maybe it's a different kind of cookie than an actual cookie, you know?
Can we not make, like, fucking jokes
Okay.
between us, please? I'm making me uncomfortable.
Fine, I'm sorry.
So, okay. So I would
I think
not...
that he was just stunned.
I would not get this close to a dead body. I would probably just geek the fuck out. So, she's sus. She's sus. Wait, no, Aaron shows up for the chocolate from Soupy. Yes, that's why I show
There
up.
we go. The balls of chocolate.
What you just said makes a lot of sense.
Oh, stop simping for Edgeworth, Judge.
He's like,
Wait, can I roll
believe
for
he's
how
back.
much Judge simps for Edgeworth?
sure.
12.
You don't know for sure. Maybe he's just happy he's back and he's just wanting to impress him.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. You can't change any part of my scenario as it explains everything all too well.
Grr.
I've thought long and hard about this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor. And from here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover.
Wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict.
I don't want a verdict.
Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from.
It's gonna be Wendy Oldbag. Another witness? Oh man, it's gonna be the crazy lady.
I would like to point out that he could very much win this at this point, and yet he's willing to call up all the evidence that he has.
Yeah. Which is interesting.
Bailiff, please bring in the next witness. Oh, you don't have to tell me what to do. I'm the judge.
What in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking? Mia, you should be fucking happy.
I'm gonna say both of you should be happy, because he's giving us more time to find more holes in his logic.
Yeah.
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation.
I have to remember Oldbag's voice and not confuse it with the photographer.
Witness.
Ah,
Gotcha!
ah.
Oh my god, he's got his Skelebro eyes over here. Teens. Edgy. Gray. Yep.
Tis, tis, tis.
I wonder what happened to that calm composure he had earlier. How, edgy boy? It's been a whole year since we last met, hasn't it? You should be more happy to see me.
I saw the report with her testimony, but who knew that under that helmet, it was the Wicked Witch of the witness stand.
Oh goodness, that's good.
I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do. So today I'm gonna tell you anything and everything. Even things that don't have to do with the terrible crime.
Oh god.
Miss Witness, what terrible crime is all this court needs to know?
She really... Someone gave her that gun, and man, does she love it.
She does.
Shush! I'm talking to my dear Edgy Witchy right now.
Can we fucking not?
God.
Edgy wedgy.
Edgy Witchy ooh.
I just want to see him passed out behind. Like, why did I should have just taken the verdict. Judge, give me the verdict.
I should have just let her come onto the stand. I should have just let the prosecutor come out. I should have just into the trial now.
You what now?
Don't interrupt us, Gramps.
Yes, madam.
No, please, by all means, interrupt her, please.
This is the shit you can't get with Von Karma. This is just too fucking good.
Anyway, witness, your testimony, please.
It's true what they say, that youth are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all edgy. Now then, what should I start with?
The witness was on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder. In this court, is this correct, Miss Oldback?
It was a great job being able to see my dearie Juan. She's like me with all of my fictional husbands, but they're not fictional. They're real people that she
To her,
crushes
they're real.
on, but they don't return the affection. But she has multiple at the same time. So like Aiden, Pierce, and Felix are both my husbands at the same time. But the great thing is that they're fictional, so they never know. The end. Unlike her over here, with her messed up shit. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle.
You mean you are a fan of the victim?
I was the biggest fan of the victim, excuse you.
I even stole his underwear.
Help. Look, everyone is crazy over that on guard, saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But not me. I wouldn't say anything so silly.
After all, I have no interest in a little child like him.
They're the same fucking age, aren't they? Aren't they the same age?
Don't remember.
Wait. 21. They're the same age!
They're the same age.
They're the same age. When I think of that ring on her hand, I'm reminded of this one consistency. All of the men that Wendy has fallen for have died. Yeah, I think we discussed this last stream.
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, which is still so funny. Like, is her husband okay? She's a maniac, oh, oh, oh.
What does
Yes.
her husband think if he is alive?
Plot twist, the husband's the judge, but they just don't remember that they're married to each other. That's why he's still alive.
Who are you? Have we met?
Oh yeah, so
I don't
you're
know,
just,
have we?
You're just the the witness from the other case, right? The big top
The
case,
one with the
right?
samurai, right? Wait, no, it's the one with Ankama in it, right?
I'm only
Well,
interested in the real man, Juan Carita.
Phoenix. But those two are the same age.
Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night.
Very well. Please tell the court what you witnessed the night of the murder.
Gag. Leave it to me, Edgy Poo. Edgeworth visibly throws up.
I would like to commit
Visibly
seppuku.
dry heaves. What were you saying?
So I would like to commit seppuku.
What is that?
Samurai death, basically.
Oh, okay. Unhonorable samurai death.
Yeah.
Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around the hallway in front of his room. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was the man coming out of poor Juan's room. That was Engard, Matt Engard. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
Her husband is probably just happy to have the house to himself. No hordes of young men coming in and out at any time anymore. Oh, goodness.
So Mr. Ungard came out from the victim's room.
See, it has to be him. He's the murderer.
I see.
It's where a samurai who's committed terrible deeds or treason gets a ceremonial knife and stabs himself in the stomach and slices open. Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna be that
Frickin'-
detailed about it.
Frickin'. Oh god, what was his name?
I don't know.
Fuyuhiku from Danganronpa 2 does that. But he doesn't
Oh.
kill himself. He just gets rushed to the hospital again. And then survives. Woohoo. But he does that in the game.
Well, okay then.
About to commit Sudoku over here. Do you have any
Sudoku.
nines? Where does the 9 go? Do we use the 0 by chance?
Is this where the 7 goes? I cannot good with numbers. How many fingers am I holding up?
2, precisely 2.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Alright. I think I have an idea of what we press. But, tell
Oh
me.
shit, where'd my thing go?
Yeah, where did your thing go?
There it is. Alright, so we have to press on the second statement. For some
Yeah,
reason, it
I
became
figured.
2 separate windows.
Figured it was the second statement. Something you were interested in? And just what was that?
It's not some little thing I can just go around telling everyone, you know. It's top secret between me and Juan. Ah, and Ejipu, of course.
Mr. Wright, what is this thing she was interested in? I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor.
I feel like that would be a fucking lie in people's headcanons for him. I feel like he would be like a big gossip like he acts like he doesn't care for gossip, but he's like, oh, so you heard that shit about like
Ah,
Gum
so he picks
shit?
up the tabloids.
yeah. Writes phone numbers in Sudoku form for maximum security. gossip?
But it should prove relevant. We always have to append to her testimony later.
Appended.
Appended, upended, uplended.
It looks like we shouldn't force it right now.
And did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's door the entire time?
Edgeworth would totally be the gossip queen. He would. Alright. Next statement that we press.
That would be number 5.
You saw my client? Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Really?
Annoying brat. When I say I saw someone, I saw that person.
I mean, we had this issue before where you thought you saw someone because they were wearing the same costume and then it turned out it wasn't that person. So this is why we're asking like 5,000 times. Dang, I'm late, but I'm finally here. Hi, Combat Butler. How are you? Welcome to stream. You missed the
get to see me
chaos
voice
of
edgy.
earlier. Yeah, so you get to hear Grant voice Edgeworth. And also, since
Woo.
there's other people here, I'm going to shout out Subtotal again.
Whoa.
Go follow him. If you enjoy his voice acting and just his commentary, you should go follow him on his channel.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you again. I'm flabbergasted, honestly.
John Cena intensifies through the wall. Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I don't know why it's so funny. Because, so do you
I don't know the
story
meme.
behind the meme?
I don't know
Okay,
the
so
meme.
the meme, essentially there's some kids in front of this, so what, you know those things where you put your faces in the hole, you take pictures because they're like painted? So there's one of like WWE wrestlers, and one of them that looks like John Cena. And so some kids come around the other side, and so the guys ask like, "Oh, hey, do you think you could take on John Cena?" And the kid's like, "Oh yeah, I could totally take him." And then John Cena just slowly like lowers the like where his face should be, lowers the little hole that's there. It's like,
Are you sure about that?
Oh, that's good.
it's pretty good, but people mostly just mean that one part where he just says, "Are you sure about that?" Fucking great.
Why do I get a sense of deja vu? Because you fucking are. Isn't it from like a Hannah Montana episode? It might.
It might. I just remember that one scene.
Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year, I should delve into this a bit further. I'm assuming the person's face. Is
no.
this correct?
No. The person's clothes.
Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail.
What a troublesome man you are, really, as if something like that matters.
But it does.
Now what was it? Oh, yes. It was the thing. That thing.
What thing? 6.9k, nice. 6.9k what?
I'm guessing notes.
Oh. I guess well, I have infinite notes, so like...
Give me notes.
No. I don't think I could give people notes, actually.
You know, someone brought this up to my attention. In some channels, they actually do gambling for notes.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, I thought it was really cool. Basically, you can put up some choices of what they think is going to happen, like in regards to this case or in regards to whatever's happening in the game, like if you're going to win this or stuff like that.
Ooh.
And depending on the odds of the vote, whatever happens, like whichever choice was correct, gets the bet back depending on how badly it was or how good it was.
Interesting. I'll have to look into that a little bit more, which I'm gonna write on my board behind me.
Some people get, from what the guy was telling me, some people get really into it. So people sometimes do get super salty, is what I'm told. But that's only if they lose really badly, which I don't think. It's not like we're betting like in Fortnite, so I don't think it should be that bad. But
Yeah. Yes, gambling is fun. People tend to get super salty, though. I mean,
It's just notes, in my opinion.
It's just
so no one
notes.
should get
Like it's
salty.
not like you're gambling money. It's
Yeah.
just notes. Like you earn them back by watching the stream.
And also, you don't have to participate in it, so
Exactly.
it's just a thing I thought of adding myself, and I was just wanting to suggest to you.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
That gaudy thing, he's always wearing that racing jacket.
He was wearing that at the detention center too. Oh,
Wha-
sorry. That was your line.
Yeah.
That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Men.
Yet Edgeworth can look like a regal looking man over there, and like that's not seductive? Excuse
Hot
me?
British man.
Right.
So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way?
It is relevant because he supposedly committed the murder in his costume, because that's where they found the button.
Yeah.
So how would he have been able to leave the room wearing the racing jacket as if he had just committed the crime if he committed the crime in his costume? I mean, my first bet was 200k or so points, all I had, and I lost it. Now I'm back to over 300k though, and as y'all say, it's just points on the internet, ones and zeros. I watched a stream where the person accidentally destroyed their note economy and created a rich 1% with the prediction thing. Oh
It
goodness.
sounds like a lot of people just betted.
I mean, like,
Rich
I would have to like figure out what you would bet for in my
Like I said,
streams.
most of the ones would be like, who the killer is, or who do you think this person died, and things like that.
Gotcha.
It depends on. I mean, another one would be if you're doing quests in Fallout New Vegas, for example. If you think you'll be able to complete this quest like without any deaths, or things like of that nature.
Oh, I'm too
I
paranoid
mean, for me,
to
I'm
die in
curious
games.
to. For me, I'm curious to who you're gonna choose in the end game of New Vegas, so I can't wait for that stream.
Oh yeah, Mary, I have to talk to you about that.
Woo,
I have to talk to you on that. I might need some company during New Vegas streams.
woo! I would like that.
Okay. It was very
It
important.
is very important. Yes.
Of course it was important, Your Honor. Only 2 choices, though, I think. I mean,
Really? I thought it was like 2 to 4, but I mean, fair enough. Maybe there's only 2.
I mean, even Life is Strange only has 2 choices in the end. Which I still have to play the other choice, but I have to replay the entire chapter in order to get to that choice again.
And then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important.
Don't you see it, Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request what the witness said about the jacket be appended to her testimony.
I don't quite see where you're going with this, but alright. Witness, please.
How well? I don't like to badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must.
And then we present the baton.
Yes, the Jamin Ninja's baton.
Might be more. All I've seen, though, has been 2 choices. Mary, you're so cute. Love you. Miss Oldbag.
What? Don't say my name for no reason.
Do you know what this is?
Ah! It's butt number 2 on the Jammin' Ninja's cust!
I didn't even know which button
How
number
did she
it
know
was.
what it is?
Well, you see, it's got just a little divot in the back of the button. That's why I know. Because I put that divot there when I tried to... That
Kill
story's
the
not for us.
Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it with a single glance.
Give it here. Give it here. If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this.
No, you. Y'all are cute. Oh my goodness. She really is a diehard fan to want a button covered in blood.
I wish to be cute too.
This button was discovered on Mr. Ungard's body during a full-body search.
See? This button proved beyond a shadow of a doubt, it was that rascal Engard.
It was caught up in the pleats of his nickel samurai hakama pants.
See?
And Engard is the nickel samurai. No, you're not getting it, you old fart.
Witness.
Now, it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination, but just now, didn't you just say that the defendant, Matt Ongard, was wearing his usual racing jacket? Oh, she hid in her fishbowl helmet. How the fuck did she get her head in that?
I don't know. I'm just confused on how she breathes.
Oh, goodness.
Aha. I'm so sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. If I wore the trendiness dress, then maybe, but instead I have to put up this ridiculous working outfit. You agree this outfit is hideous, right? I've got a tape recorder stuck on my chest. It's heavy. So heavy I wish I could be such a CD as ages ago. Dream alive where all those kids out there were gonna understand. Now look in the mirror. Your clothes are about as interesting as a documentary on curling. You should take a trip to Ten for veggie poo. I did better this time.
You did really good.
Now hold your tongue still for 1 second. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. Ungard, the man.
I don't want to know. Oops, I did it again.
Bum, 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 bum. But Ungard the Nickel Samurai.
Well, no, she saw. Okay, but also, where in the Hakama would the button get stuck? Where? I would like to know where.
In the fight, man. You just grab him for things.
But where in the pants, though? It doesn't look like it looks all smooth. Where could it get stuck?
I think it's supposed to be on the side that's blocked by the hand.
Maybe.
Well, when you think about it.
She's shorter than I thought she was.
Yeah.
They're really one and the same anyway.
Miss Oldbag, this is a very important point we're talking about.
Hedgie Poo, do you think so too?
Well, it might be something worth considering.
Just say it's important and agree with me for a change.
He's just doing it to mess with him at this point.
Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify.
All right, if you insist.
I should be the one sighing, not you.
On guard. Yes, now I remember. The Nickel Samurai. That's right. It was the Nickel Samurai that I saw. Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony show right after the crime, you know. So he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was having poor Juan.
I knew it. I knew you'd say he was inside that costume.
What? Didn't you think there could have been someone else inside that costume?
Don't be a bad little boy thinking such rude things. How is that rude? Ma'am, please.
Rude because it disagrees with her opinion.
But the possibility does exist.
Ah, youngin', I told you, there's no way
It was anyone else. This literally happened in the first game. Old bag. Dude, she must have selective memory.
I think
honestly,
she's just one of those people, one of those older people that just like, no, you will accept what I want you to accept, and there's no other choice.
Well, no, because this literally happened in the first game. Because there was someone else in the, shouting out Edgeworth for still being in the courtroom and not leaving the very second Old Bag entered. Yes, shout out for Edgeworth, our boy, our man, Yahoo. He gets the Prosecutor of the Year award just for this alone. And also for coming back.
Now that he doesn't have to think about his dad's death all the time, I can say he's a lot more confident.
Judge?
How did you know that?
Because I said so. And what I say is the truth.
Oh, man. No. At least she's just as delightful a witness she was a year ago.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Do I have to? I don't want to.
Let me look at what the guide says. Are we still on the first one?
We're on Who I Saw,
Who I saw.
so
Okay.
it's new testimony.
If you're playing the HDS or Steam, press on. Okay, so we have to press on the second statement if we want to get the Judge Wagner achievement.
This one?
Yeah, if we want to get the Judge Wagner achievement.
Sure, why not?
Why not? I'm curious.
We're here. A little more careful with your testimony, please. Not too long ago, you said he was wearing his racing jacket, and now he's not? Not too long ago. Let me ask you this. When you were itty-bitty, what was your grand dream? Huh? What did you want to be when you grew up, whippersnapper? My dream, huh? Well, I, wanted to be a Judge Wagner, hero of the public's court. So what? See? Look at where you are now. You're not Judge Wagner, are you? Are you? Well, what I said earlier. Who puts any weight into things like that? And now is everything. I can't be held responsible for the past. Since when did court become theatrics over testimonies? All that matters is that man was inside that costume. Isn't that enough?
Funnily enough, his
Hey, I got the
what he wanted to
achievement.
be as a kid has changed quite a bit.
No. Well, I mean, like, mine changed, like, probably every year in
No, I
grade
mean,
school.
like, as a kid, he had a very different what he wanted to be. He actually wanted, according to the new game Injustice Apollo, he wanted to be a magician.
Then we had Turnabout Big Top, and he was like, I'm so glad I'm not a magician.
Yeah, essentially.
That can't be held responsible for the past confirms to me that Oldback 100% killed someone in the past. Can we get a fan theory starting about this? Who would have Oldbag killed? Her husband and still wears the ring?
I was gonna say the judge's original wife,
The judge's original wife. Oh my god.
so she could be his wife.
And not remember that they're each other's partners. Okay.
Well, that's because they got Alzheimer's.
Okay. So, what are we actually pressing on?
We have to present the knife on the fifth statement.
Okay, wait. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh wait, no, hold on. No.
Holding.
Present on the knife on the fifth statement.
Okay.
So he must have been. So he must have won Nicholas Hammer. I was just making sure that this was the
Yes,
testimony.
yes, we're on the right testimony. Oh,
Because
wait.
I was like, maybe I clicked off it by accident.
Please take a look at this.
Yeah, so it's a knife. Big deal. If you're trying to scare me with that, I'll have you know it won't work.
No, that's not my intention at all.
That's the knife that was used in the murder, correct?
Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to this case?
You don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it.
If he had worn the costume, then how would his fingerprints would have gotten on the knife?
How would he have been able to fight Mr. Karita
In a costume.
and choke him out, even?
Yeah. I mean, he used the bandana, or the banana, to choke him
The
out.
banana bandana.
He used the banana bandana to choke out Karita. So all he would have had to do would be get around it, and I think it was tied in a knot. Or maybe not, or probably. Or like tied once and then tightened.
In other words, it would have been very hard.
What do you got there? A knife! No!
No!
Love that meme. It's so good.
Is that all? Is that what you're driving at?
That is exactly what I'm driving at.
You can't drive, Phoenix. What are we driving at? And whose car are we driving?
Why
Sounds
is
like
the
something
judge
I would have
Sim?
made a joke about.
Why is the judge Sim?
The judge is just them.
Here's a new
Oh
theory
my-
for y'all. The head is just there, like as a rope, as an animatronic
it's like a-
head, and then like below is just Zim typing on a computer what the judge would say.
Invader judge.
Invader judge. Do they have the Makoto "No, you're wrong" objections in this game? Oh man, I wish. Hi, Phosmonaut, how are you doing? No, that's wrong. Tell them, Naegi.
No, that's wrong.
Oh.
But why though?
I loved Hajime's "Allow me to cut through those words." Oh, that was so good. Love that. When you sword fight with people. Allow me to cut through those words. I want those as sound alerts. Want those as sound alerts.
What's with my fucking wrist?
If Mr. Ungard was really in the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder, then it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. Hi, I'm good. I need to rewatch DR2 stuff. I mean, Morgan's been streaming it, and I've been hopping in on her channel for that. Taking a long hiatus because she's on vacation, and then I'm gonna be on vacation. It'll be a grand old time. I also have my VODs if you would like to watch it sooner than the live recordings of Morgan's stream. Rat. Drop them rat emotes. Actually, he would have wiped all previous fingerprints on this knife right off.
Oh, that's right. The Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he?
Vacations are overrated, you guys. I'm not really going on vacation. I'm just going to a family reunion and just going for a couple days. If you're watching pornos in my mother's room again, I'm gonna give you a fucking beating. What? I'm confused.
I'm guessing he's talking to someone personally that he knows personally.
Oh, but also the name is Morgan. So it's spelled...
What? I mean, that's how Morgan. Oh, right. There's two different spellings of it. I forgot.
Well, Morgan is like it's 3 syllables. Morgan. Also, why are we connecting to chat again? Hello?
I keep doing that myself, honestly.
It's still happening on... It keeps saying, like, it'll do that, like, oh, welcome to chat. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I always look over to see if my bitrate's crashed. When that happens. Oh, that's old bag. She did show up. Yes. Yes, she did. To Edgeworth's disgruntled dismay. Morgan is also at a reunion. Yeah, which I found pretty funny that both of our family reunions are happening roughly at the same time. But hers is in Florida, mine's in Virginia. For me, it happens because I use a VPN. I do not own a VPN. I probably should, but I don't have money for it.
I was gonna say I probably should as well. I already
Okay.
said this part.
He's probably took his gloves off before he began the stabbing.
And why would he do something like that? To leave his prints on the murder weapon? I'm going to a summer reunion in like 2 weeks. Hey, that's when mine is! The 3rd Sunday of July.
What's a semi-reunion? Like only part of the family shows up?
I mean, then well, mine is only on my dad's side. My mom's side's
Oh,
not
fair
like,
enough.
that reunion. But like, we still call it a family reunion. There's no way he would do something like that.
However, there's one possibility.
Then let's hear your possibility.
It's very simple. The defendant went to the victim's room while in costume as the Nickel Samurai.
VPNs aren't really all that, to be honest. It's nice, but holy heck, is it ever praised more than it should be? It's sponsored by NordVPN.
Sponsored by NordVPN by Red White. As you can tell from Red White Industries. As you can tell from Red White Blue Corp Industries, we are American as fuck.
Only the Colorado part of my dad's side. Also never met them in person. Oh, I want to go to Colorado.
I'm confused by the Colorado part.
So it's the Colorado part of my dad's family. So
I'm guessing so. A
only
specific
the
state
people
of
on
your...
the yes.
Okay. State specific. Gotcha.
Yes. I can't imagine having both sides of a family at one reunion. I mean, that's
some
what I
reason-
thought it would be, but I suppose I'm wrong.
For some reason, I just couldn't help but think to myself, like, his entire family is Colorado. And I don't know why. I was like, what?
Reunion,
Doesn't
we ain't
make
even had a union yet.
At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show. Which is why he took his gloves off. But the murder still did take place. It's well known that there was bad blood between the defendant and the victim. Yes, I've heard that before. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about Mr. Edgeworth's theory?
Well,
It ain't
if he
shit.
was, if he went there beforehand and he wasn't planning on murdering, then it wasn't a premeditated murder there, Edgeworth.
Yeah. And then he wouldn't have brought the knife over.
Yeah, and you also, yeah, that's exactly. That's the whole crutch of you saying it was premeditated, and now you're saying because you found it on the knife, but he was wearing the costume, then he must have taken off his gloves because they were relaxing. But then that wasn't premeditation.
Mm-hmm. Fosman, that's just called an Alabama JK. Ooh, another hydrate. Thank you, Stream Elements.
Funnily enough, Alabama is one of the few states that don't allow like cousin relationships, or at least have it in law.
So let me get this straight. Edgeworth's theory goes like this, smiley face. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing him. Now, up to this point, are there any problems with this theory? There is a major contradiction. Oh, yes, but what about post-meditation? Gotta always meditate, friends. And use your tarot cards. This theory contradicts something in an earlier testimony.
What are you babbling about?
Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. Ungard was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. And we present the knife.
Yep.
This knife, this was used by Mr. Ungard at dinner.
Yes, we did establish that.
Which means that if my client was, in fact, the killer, then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Karida.
I suppose.
However, you just said it yourself. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he? Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from supposition 1. Ooh, big words. And one more thing, because I gotta rub it in a little bit. If the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder, then there should be glove marks left on the knife. Which means the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't be all over it like a bee's on a hive. Ooh, nice synonym there. And that brings me to my final point, as I wrap up this persuasive paper argument. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us. I don't think that's a point. I think that's a conclusion. But that's just me.
Order, I say! Order in the court! Was this knife really planted by the killer? Why would the murderer do such a thing?
Well,
To frame.
It's kind of, yeah, it's pretty obvious, yeah.
It's to frame my client, Mr. Ungard, of course.
To frame? Aren't you forcing the interpretation just a little too hard on this one?
Is the judge? Judge, are you
I'm
also
sorry.
Edgeworth?
I'll try to differentiate a bit better.
But we just established that the witness saw the Nickel Samurai in costume. And if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife.
Grr. Witness?
Looks like I've made your life a tiny bit more difficult, huh, Edgy Poo?
Ah,
Ooh, do you want to read Yolfador's? But I don't know what voice that would be in.
Ooh, let me look. Boop-a-doop.
Again.
That's because faceless.
Again,
Oh,
yeah, right, sorry. Again.
Oh, that's supposed to be Phoenix. Furthermore, Your Honor, my client can't have done this because the faceless voice in my walkie-talkie said so. The voice even gave me a gift today, so likely totally not guilty. Thank you very much. Jeez.
Again, frickin' again.
witness, did you or did you not really see the Nickel Samurai?
Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but...
Are you saying you mixed up Mr. Ungar with the Nickel Samurai, his character on TV?
But I mean, I can't really do anything about that now. Look, I was waiting around the front door, their doors, because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure.
She wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai. Alright then. Who were you waiting around for then? Who do you think? Her love. Her life.
Oh, no, I know who she was waiting for.
That's top secret to anyone outside of security.
I have a feeling that you are waiting for Mr. Juan Corrida. Am I correct, witness?
Ha, ha, ha. The way you think, you're a sad amateur with a terrible case of nearsightedness.
Amateur? Me? What am I an amateur of?
Oh my god, poor Judge. She was waiting for Von Karma.
I know I haven't been bailiff for very long, but surely I'm doing an okay job.
So Obai was waiting around in front of the victim's room. But it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Corrida.
Oh god, I hate that Fika idea. Miss Von Karma X old bag.
Ew. Maybe. Phoenix. Maybe the old bag was waiting around for that person. The game desperately making hints so the player who is confused can understand. I see you, game. If it's who I think Mia is hinting at, it's certainly possible. Miss Oldbag, you're waiting for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you?
Maya Fey.
My pearls. I think Adrian.
Yep.
Who is this person?
This is Adrian Andrews, Mr. Ungard's manager.
But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room?
Well, let's summon her and find out.
Let's summon her to the witness stand. It seems that this is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor. See, I told you he knows tabloids.
Well, it's also evidence, so it makes sense.
Oh, this is... Ah, yes. I see. I know how to read.
The judge seems to be really into the article, if it can be called such a thing.
Then this manager with the initials AA, are you saying it's...
Adrian Andrews, without a doubt. The witness thought so as well.
Looks like you found me out. Well, that's fine. I can't throw away this whole sworn to confidentiality stuff then.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Witness, what in the world are you...
Watch out, Phoenix. I've got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling. And I'm psychic,
Obi-Wan
so
Kenobi.
definitely follow my intuition. Mom, it's evidence, I swear. It's just evidence.
Edgeworth's like, my mom is dead.
I've got some information, some very secret information from a certain source. So that's why I was doing my own little investigation. In secret, of course.
Well, on the job, that's gonna look good when your boss watches this trial.
But what for?
Oh, just for myself. Personal reasons and all that.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, how will you proceed from here?
I don't want to do this. However, I cannot simply let this point slide.
I see. Very well then. Witness, please testify about the secret information.
Get ready. This is gonna take the winds out of you youngins.
I'm sure all capable of handling this. Really, it's not like we're 10 years old. Alright, do we want to take a 5-minute break?
I would like to, yeah, actually.
Okay. Right now.
Okay. Fair enough.
Alright. Nice to see that chat was chatting while we were
Yeah.
away.
Doggo is fine.
Cool that you got your Summoner Wars game. That's pretty cool. Never heard of it. I actually don't play board games that often. Because I have no one to play them with. Fuck it.
Need to play
We'll
Uno
do
together.
it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live!
If you
This
get
is-
Uno, we could play Uno online.
We can also play Monopoly online.
We could. I'd have to get it though.
Someone will have to get it. Yeah. Alright, so we're back to see what secret information that old bag has for us as she cowers under her helmet. Oh, never mind. She took it off.
That Ungard man is one evil, evil man. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. So to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Oh, and this is top secret. You got that? Nobody else but you and me know that yet, okay?
But you say it to a courtroom. And there's people watching. Or play Pizzuno for free instead of paying for Uno. It's only a little broken.
The defendant sent this manager. What a distasteful topic for this court.
You can also play Summoner Wars online for free. Ooh, cool.
What? Nobody's above gossip? And isn't there a saying, the truth is never pleasant?
Never heard that one before.
Mr. Edgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person?
I vote Cards Against Humanity. I am awful at that game.
I've only never played it, so
We have to look into this matter. And found that the truth the article proposes is in fact baseless gossip.
But should this be true? Witness proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim.
So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all. Great.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Be careful, the old bag seems rather excited right now. That's right, Ungard is nothing but your average foul-blooded youth.
They're the same age. Well, as the old saying goes, you gotta burn old bags with fire. Yep, Phoenix, that's exactly how the saying goes. Morgan is amazing at comedy games. You could see it when she does her B-Day Jackbox stream. Oh, she decided on Jackbox? I wasn't paying that closely attention to the server. I didn't realize she made a decision. And depending on when she does it, I don't know if I could be there. And also, like, comedy games, like, kind of aren't my thing, personally. Because, like, it can be very hit or miss.
I guess I never miss, huh?
Hello, dishwasher, can we not make clunking noises? Thank you. Good night.
It's okay, you just have to be like my AC where there's a low humming.
I mean, I just turned on my dishwasher, so. Alright. What do we do?
What do we do?
What do we do? What do?
What do we do?
I believe this is secret information, so we have to press on the fifth statement.
1, 2, 3.
The ... Oh.
No, Grant. No, not that. Anything but that. Oh, gods.
Wait. What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over.
Secret information that no one else knows yet? If that's true, then how do you know this secret information?
Huh? Well, that's Because I'm a pro. Yes, that's it.
It's not because I'm a nosy noob.
It's a secret. Even if you drill a hole into my brain, you'll never find out. How in the world did that old bag get such secret piece of information?
I think I know.
I think I don't know. Oh, she stole Lada's camera. Is that it?
Yeah, we have to present evidence.
So no one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? If that's true, then why do you know it, Miss Old Bag?
Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that.
Witness. I hate to say it, but this is how you came to acquire your secret info, isn't it? There's the camera. The investigative photographer, a lot of heart.
Oh, yes, I remember that mischievous girl.
Mischievous. She reported that she had lost a certain note when she had written to herself.
She reported such a thing.
On that piece of paper, she had written down some
Outrage by her
outra-
impressions. He's about to say outrageous, but then he stops himself.
outrageous or impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews.
What? Outrageous ideas, you say?
No. I said impressions.
Then, everything on this piece of paper is completely meaningless?
Ah, that's it. That's the note.
No, you see, this is something completely different. This is my top secret grocery list.
This isn't my top secret list of grocery supply.
Then you are the one who took Miss Hart's note.
And her $1,500 camera.
I'm a huge fan of wands, that's why. That infamous puffy-haired whippersnapper. She's working with that evil Ungard. She said so herself. Ungard, I'm his sidekick. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she had written.
Everyone's like, yeah, sure, buddy.
Edgy Poo, you believe me, don't you?
Absolutely.
No,
Locust voice.
absolutely not.
Locust voice. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I was only trying to help out like an angel I am. It's only a little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before.
You really should come up with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine.
Oh my god, Edgy, that's good.
Well, it was only a piece of paper. I suppose we can overlook this just once.
And then Phoenix would be like, well, she also stole a camera. She looks like she's really sorry. Should I forgive her? Can we pile on more pressure?
Yes.
If I let up on her now, she'll get away. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. Damn Edgeworth with the jokes. Edgeworth is just a precious bean. We love him.
He's doing good. He's
Witness.
doing good work.
Yeah. You said that was the only thing you stole was that note. Is this correct?
Stole? Why do you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? I saved this piece of paper from the terrible, lonely trash can. That's all.
You're lying, damn it. Oh, he cursed in court.
He actually cursed.
Oh, he cursed in court, everyone. This game doesn't curse often, so this is...
It doesn't.
Oh, this is spicy. I showed my bralette straps. Oopsies. I got spicy because he got spicy. We're duo here.
I think this is either 2002 or 2004, one or the other, but yeah, it's... They didn't allow a lot of cursing then.
Unlike Danganronpa, where like you have one person who just curses up a storm all the time. Like his catchphrase is like, God fucking damn it! Like, okay, baby gangster, calm down, you're fine. And I can prove it. Are you putting my credibility under scrutiny again? Miss Oldbag, I don't believe that the note is the only thing you stole that night. And then we present the camera again.
Yeah, apparently so.
Hi, Kat. How are you? Welcome to stream. Glad you're here. How are you? I know I said that twice, but gotta enforce it. Miss Oldbag, that note with it was with a camera inside its case, wasn't it?
Camera.
Does he know what a camera is? Can I roll for this?
would. Okay, yeah, sure.
I like to roll for this information. A 3.
He does not know what a camera is.
Oh, oop. That's a yikes. I'm doing well. I just got back from getting gelato. How's the stream going? Stream's going well. We were very chaotic earlier. We've calmed down
We
a little
had
bit
fun.
because I think we've realized we kind of need to play the game.
We've been
that's why
pausing
we're
the game
here.
for far too long.
And gelato sounds good. What flavor did you get? I have Cheetos. I don't know what Grant has. I don't know if Grant has anything.
At the moment, I do not have anything. I just have water.
I miss in my hometown back in New Jersey, there was a froyo shop that was so good. Then they closed.
Froyo.
And then I moved to
Best
Pennsylvania.
rapper ever.
And I don't know where the next froyo shop is. I heard there's one in the next town over, but it's like a 10-15 minute drive, which isn't bad. Judge thinks camera is a type of cheese. Is that a cheese to go with the wine that Edgeworth was talking about?
Do we have wine? I really like some right now. I really want
We'll
to
go
get
with the
drunk with this
sandwiches.
Ooh, sandwich wine.
Surely he knows what cheese is because he's had it on his sandwich, right?
He's got to know what cheese is. He has
Surely,
to.
like maybe he doesn't understand different types of cheese, like.
Yeah.
But I was gonna God, what was I gonna say earlier to you and I forgot because I thought of the judge and cheese.
Hazelnut and mascarpone and berries. That sounds actually pretty good. Not gonna lie.
What's mascarpone?
Yeah, what is that? Please explain. Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raging a huge stink over her camera. She's probably sitting in this audience, waiting to pounce on you to get her camera back.
Right now.
She kept saying something like, "My sweetie $1,600 camera disappeared on me." Excuse me.
Why? Why? Witness!
What is it, Gramps? Why are you calling your husband Gramps? A very soft,
It's
creamy
her,
cheese. Ooh.
It's her kink name for him.
Help, no. Absolutely not. Kind of like goat or cream cheese. Ooh, I like me some cream cheese. And not in the sexual kind. Don't get any ideas,
I didn't
chat.
even think. I didn't think anything.
Good.
I wish I could remember what I was gonna suggest. I was gonna suggest to you something. Oh yeah, I remember now. If you ever watch a comedian, my suggestion is that you watch Bo Burnham.
Oh yeah, I heard a lot about him.
He's
Actually.
really good with wordplay, and I absolutely love that. So whenever I watch him, it's really good. He also sings a lot of his comedy.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
If you have the note, then it's only logical that you have the camera too. Grr. Looks like you found me out again, Sonny. Is this the camera you're looking for? Are these the droids that you're looking for?
These are not the drawers you're looking for.
I literally walk away for 2 minutes, and this is what I walk back to. Cheese. Yes, absolutely.
Sometimes I dream about cheese.
Ah, that's... What? Even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know. Bo Burnham is a legend, and I have yet to listen to his comedy.
You don't understand
I-
the legend that is this man.
I don't watch
So good at
comedy
wordplay.
often. I've watched some
I mean, that's
George
fair.
Carlin and like Bill Cosby before he got canceled, but Bo Burnham is a legend. Yeah, I just don't watch stand-up comedy. It's not really comedy.
It's I think he's a comedy.
More like a
It's-
musical.
Yeah, you know what?
I don't
That's
listen
fair.
to musicals. I
You
listen
to musicals.
sometimes, but I don't actively seek to listen to musicals.
Like I said before, he does sing a lot and he does play piano a lot. I think he does make some jokes in between, but mostly he does. The comedy is in the music, I would think.
Oh, then I don't like that type of music.
Just try it. I promise you, you'll like it more
If
than
y'all
it sounds.
force me, I'm not going to.
I'm not gonna force you. I'm just.
If
I'm
y'all
just
keep
saying.
pressuring me, I'm not going to. This is what happened in 8th grade with the Hunger Games, okay? Like, I had literally every person, like, I was going to read it on my Kindle. I read the first 2 pages, and then I had literally every other girl in my 8th grade class saying, oh my god, you haven't read the Hunger Games? It's so good. You fucking need to read the Hunger Games. It's amazing. You haven't read the Hunger Games yet? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, y'all are just gonna keep doing this. I'm not gonna fucking read it now. And then I'm kind of glad I didn't read it, because then I spent more time playing piano in the band room. So... I like John Mulaney, but I'm a boomer. I heard John Mulaney's...
a
I've
lot of
seen all the
people like John
memes.
Mulaney.
I've seen all the memes about John Mulaney.
If you've seen the memes, you probably have already seen all his good jokes. Then
Do you think I remember the memes?
I don't know. You said I've already read all the memes.
Well, I've seen them. Doesn't mean I've retained them.
Okay. I'm sorry for making that guess. I guess I didn't know it was that long ago.
Piano over Hunger Games any day. Absolutely.
You know, I actually read the Hunger Games and I was still disappointed.
I read the first 2 pages, and this was like around the time that people were like pressuring me to read it, and I read the first 2 pages, and I'm like, I hate this book. Absolutely.
No one
don't
pressured
like
me
it.
to read it because most of my students didn't read, so they could read, it's just they didn't want to.
Listen, not all his good jokes are in memes, okay? That is valid.
I didn't
that
say
is valid.
all of them. I said most of them.
I still eat meals like you. I fall in love and borrow things from people. Borrow.
Oh my gosh, he's got
Heavily
the
borrowed.
energy.
I think your definition of borrow is a little off.
Oh
yeah,
my
this
god.
is just Maya when she gets older.
Basically. I saw the woman's business card, and that's when I noticed it said, Slime Bag Celebrity Photographer Extraordinaire. Well, when I saw that, I had to know what sort of picture she had taken. I'm a professional security guard. It's my business to know these things. Sure, that's definitely your job description.
Bailiff, wait this me. Take this camera's photos, hurry. He hands it to me. We must examine them at once.
Ooh, we finally get to see them. That's right.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have?
It's just porn.
It's just a lot of nude pictures.
There's only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case.
Please present it to the court.
Wow, he's into it. He's like, I gotta know the gossip, man.
This is the Nickel Samurai.
Okay, I'm taking in the photo at the moment. That's why I'm like quiet.
Okay. See, the rope just goes around his back and just gets tied up in the front.
Yeah, but it says that it gets stuck in the pleats of his pants. But where are the pleats in his pants?
Maybe they're under the robe?
Maybe. I'm confused. Okay, whatever.
See, I told you, that's the guy I saw.
This proves that the witness was not lying earlier about this matter.
But doesn't prove that it was Ungard under the costume, though.
What does all this mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photo by itself does not prove that the person in it is the defendant. However, in his own confession, Mr. Ungard clearly stated that at the time of the murder, he was still in his Nickel Samurai costume.
Deja vu once again. Yeah, you got that right, Zori. You got that right.
If that is the case, then the Nickel Samurai is...
Yes, yes, yes.
The defendant.
How did it come to this? I think this brings us to the end. We have examined every piece of evidence thoroughly. Final comments, Mr. Wright. The court will consider them before we close.
No.
Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client?
This photo really is decisive, then we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then it would put Maya's life in jeopardy. Alright, we're gonna save the game again. can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess, and that is to bluff like hell. This photo that Lada took. There's... I'm gonna assume something strange with it, but I haven't figured out what it is yet. Am I correct?
Yes.
So there is
I'm not sure if
something-
there's any evidence for me to like, for it to help you, so I might have to tell you.
So there is something strange with it.
Yes, there is.
There's something strange with this photo.
I knew this was coming, right?
Bluffing
Your
to
thoughts,
the,
Mr. Edgeworth.
bluffing to the max, because I honestly don't know.
I think we all agree there is nothing strange with this photo.
Objection! I do not agree.
There is no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even with a debunker buster.
The bunker buster. Oh my god, Edgeworth, you're a gem.
Debunk with a bunker bust? Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright?
Anyway, please look at the photo one more time.
If you really do believe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo, then you should only need one chance, correct?
Oh god. I'm gonna save again. Well, I have to find something wrong with this photo. I can't let this go by chance. Where in the heck did she take this photo from anyway? It's all out of focus. Why can't she take a good shot, especially when it counts?
Now then, let's hear your objection. What about this photo is strange?
Is it the door?
No.
Is it something to do with his person?
Yes. I don't know if there's anything in the evidence that we could prove this show
Is it
was.
the little scrap of thing that's coming out from here?
From here?
Like from his waist?
Oh, no. It's not it, no.
He's wearing gloves.
No.
The pants?
Yep.
Yeah, because the button's not there.
Well, I was gonna say because it looks like it's too long.
Oh, like someone else wore it.
It's not to his size, yeah.
What's strange is I'm not in it, posing with my awesome new squeaky clean shoes, Your Honor. So it's the
Jeez.
pants.
Yes.
I would like to direct the court's attention to this one area right here.
What are you pointing to? His ankles?
This happened to the last samurai case. You're right, it did. Why are they all the same?
This is similar. It's not exactly like Samurai Case, especially because Maya's currently kidnapped.
Maya can't make a joke about us driving a bus across the parking lot and like, well, I don't have a license. But look, I have my attorney's badge. But look, I have this.
But I have this! Is that your attorney badge? Yes!
Yes, I'm very happy about it. It keeps it shiny.
It's my second case.
And also there's no salmonella, thankfully. Ruffle.
Ruffle now. If I was you, I would totally have a neck beard.
Fwifwa. Did we ever find out what fwifwa meant?
I don't think we did. Ruffle.
Fwifwa waffle.
Lol. I'm the writer of the Pink Princess.
I low-key miss Salmonella. He was such a fun character.
He was disgusting to look at.
Yes, but he was so fun for you to voice.
You know who I miss more than him, though?
Mr. Red White.
Yes. I miss voicing him so much, specifically.
If you could see this person's ankles, That would be one thing. However, you can't.
And what does that mean?
The costume person in this photo could not have been Mr. Ungard.
What is the meaning of this?
I wonder if you would care to elaborate, with actual facts, that is.
Let's take a look at the Nickel Samurai poster. Oh, you can see the feet. I forgot about that. Please pay attention to the area around the bottom of the Hakama, sorry.
This is socks. You can see his socks.
An issue with
Weird
that? You got a
toes.
feet thing?
It's
Hope
weird
not,
toe
Judge.
toes.
I don't have a feet fetish, I have a very nice feet fetish.
Exactly. However, in this photo, Nickel Samurai is clearly holding his Hakama up just to walk. There's only one explanation for this. The person inside this costume is clearly much shorter than the defendant. It was you, old bag.
Jeez.
Alright, I think I've turned things around for myself this time. That's curious. Huh? What is? Edgeworth is unusually calm today. That's true. He's just letting the trial run itself, as if he's only along for the ride. That's because he wants the fucking truth. Just go with it. So he's not
Exactly. He's not waiting. Why,
fucking
Mia?
go with
of
it.
all people, why are you the one that fails to understand this?
Your
I
Honor,
can understand Phoenix.
Your Honor, I have studied this person's wicked feet extensively, and those do not match the feet within this picture.
Jeez.
Along for the ride? What do you mean by that? Whisper, whisper. I can only guess that perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all. He doesn't feel under attack? Then I haven't damaged his case at all? Well, no, because he wants the fucking truth, Phoenix. Yeah, I figured this out, like, before Edgy even showed up. It's the one thing I figured about this trial.
Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us?
In the hole, sir.
If the person in this photo is not Matt on guard, then everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless.
Okay, but also, like, regardless, like, whoever wears this costume's gotta be pretty fucking tall if you look at this, like... I know perspective's a
Madangard
thing,
is pretty tall.
but no, this person's still tall regardless. Like, look at the size compared to the door.
I don't know how big the door is, so...
Looks pretty tall still.
Is this like the Japanese form of like a tall door?
I don't know. Did Judge say this already?
Yes.
I figured it would come to this.
What?
Right. I have something I wanted to ask you. I think you have proven that this person inside this costume is not Matt on guard. In that case, who is this a photo of?
Who is the person wearing the Nickel Samurai costume? Don't stress out over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focused on is Edgeworth's attitude, don't you think? No. No? Yeah, why is he so calm?
Mr. Wright, let's hear your thoughts. Who is the person in this photograph?
And that's gonna be Adrian, correct?
Let me double check. Yeah.
Yes?
Yes. Jess.
Adrian Andrews?
If you want to know who that Nickel Samurai is, it is none other than this woman.
And why would you say it must be Adrian Andrews? What in the world points you to her?
For starters, she's short. Good. Thanks. Thanks, Phoenix. Thanks for invalidating all the short women out there.
Well,
And-
that's because of the costume, but yeah.
I know. And she could freely move in and out of Mr. Ungard's room. Finally, she had dinner with Mr. Ungard that night.
And how does that all add up?
It means that it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item. The knife.
A knife!
Nay! The knife was used as the murder weapon.
Why don't you just say what it is you want, Wright?
I have to do this now. This is my last chance to turn things around. The defense moves to indict Miss Adrian Andrews in the murder of Juan Corrida. It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime.
Order, order! It looks like this trial has hit a most unexpected development.
Have you not played the other games, Judge? Like, when
I
you
haven't
get
seen a trial like this
Phoenix,
since Vin Karma was found out to be a murderer.
when you get Phoenix into any courtroom, like some odd shit happens.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
this court is issuing a subpoena for Miss Adrian Andrews. A verdict cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony.
All right, this is it. This is kind of bad for us. Huh? What do you mean? Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness. It means that the trial will go on for another day. One more day. Ack!
No, Miss Adrian's testimony for tomorrow.
It's a different judge each time. It's a pod person. What am I supposed to do? The judge is about to adjourn the court. What do I pick?
Whichever you want.
Oh, so no matter what I do, it's gonna lead back to the same.
I mean, I raised an objection during this part, but you can do whatever you want.
Gonna raise an objection. I don't know what the fuck I'm objecting, but whatever.
You're objecting to the court being dismissed.
Now then,
Please, Your Honor, continue the trial. You must pass a verdict today.
I can't do that.
Why not? I'll feed you more sandwiches.
This is a part of the court that requires more than just sandwiches,
Cookies?
even cookies.
Okay.
We cannot hear Miss Andrews' testimony if
Oh, she shows up. Oh, wait.
I abhor wasting such valuable time.
Edgeworth? No, no, no.
Your Honor, I request that you please continue with today's trial.
But
I want to go home and have my sandwiches.
we cannot continue due to this unexpected development.
Tisk. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm not Edgeworth.
Tisk tisk. Unexpected development.
Camera cheese is the bribe.
I think you underestimate me, Your Honor.
And what do you mean by that?
Edgeboy knows. Edgeboy knows all.
That Mr. Phoenix Wright would slave his way to subpoenaing Miss Adrian Andrews is all happening according to plan, even if Wright has a bit slow on the catch.
What?
What is the meaning of your statement, Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecutor's lobby. She is the next witness.
Everything was planned out in advance by that man? Somehow. I knew there was no way Miss Edgeworth would overlook Miss Andrews.
Miss Edgeworth?
Miss Edgeworth. Me. Looks like this battle is far from over.
Exactly.
Very well. We will continue to call the next witness. However,
I would like to take a 15-minute break so I can eat my sandwiches.
I want cookies.
Yeah,
Before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess for the cookies. Please prepare your witness in that time, Mr. Edgeworth. The court will now take a 10-minute recess.
To be continued.
Continue.
I'm down to go
This
for
is
another hour.
Uncle Roger.
I'm down to
And
go
I
for
am
another
Fried
hour.
Rice Boy. You down for another hour?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay. Let me see how much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 testimonies.
Oh, we might want to wait that for next week then. Do it all in
It's
one.
all from the same person, fortunately. We're gonna have to press on a lot of statements.
Then we might want to wait until next week so it's all fresh.
Okay.
Instead of having to stop in the middle of the trial.
Probably. I mean, this seems like a decent stopping point.
Yeah, it's halfway.
He wants more caviar.
Yes, he does want more caviar. Alright.
It has been a very fun night, though.
It has. Let me switch over to tea time real quick. Let me pull up. Wait, let me save my game. Then exit out of the game.
Switch over to tea time. It is.
I did switch over to tea time.
Whoa.
And then I'm gonna open up Twitch. And then I'm gonna open up.
We're halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there.
So Gundam Tanaka's voice actor is currently live right now. We might have to go raid him. As much as I love Riley, we might have to go raid him instead. Whoa, we're halfway there. Wow!
Is there any way to share a picture with chat, or is that not possible?
No. Not even
Darn.
links.
Dang it.
Sorry.
It's
So-
okay.
We're gonna go raid the wonderful whatchamacallit, Gundam's voice actor, cause
Tanaka.
yeah, Gundam Tanaka. I don't know his actual name, but we're gonna go raid him, cause it's gonna be great. And I'm joining his stream early so I can hear if he says anything to my to our stream's arrival. All right, so
Onwards to victory, right?
yeah. All right, so I am streaming again on Sunday. More Fallout New Vegas on 4th of July. How coincidental,
You've already
I guess.
started?
Yeah, we started last week.
Man, I would.
Do you not pay attention to the Discord? Oh wait, you did have access. Never mind. Haha. Tuesday I think is gonna be some Watch Dogs 2 shenanigans. We're gonna go back in time a little bit. Just fuck around on Watch Dogs 2. I'll find something to do. Because I still can't play Watch Dogs Legion yet. And then we are back on Thursday with more Ultra Despair Girls. So I will see y'all then, and have a good evening. We're gonna go raid now.